Hey everybody, how's it all going? I hope that everybody is doing just fine. I am Bizarchus. Welcome to the 13th, the not unlucky number, Vanguard, and welcome my 13th Vanguard. Man, I've been doing this for 13 sessions already. Whew! Does time fly? So, number one, I'd like to thank everybody who's here. Thank you to everybody who is joining us in on the chat, and thank you to everybody who's been watching, especially those who came in and watched the mukbang with myself and my wife last night. I appreciate it. It was a lot of fun for both of us, and woo, it's always a lot of fun to tell all those stories. So, we have two new players in the Vanguard today. We have Hayamo, the Lupin Monk Kensei. And we also have Necro Ignis playing as Necro Ignis, the roguish wizard. So let me go ahead and describe a little bit about what Vereldium is. Vereldium is an ongoing 5th edition campaign that is mainly done through Twitch. It is interactive with both the viewers and with those who are inside of our community. If you are interested in joining us, there is a Discord link that you can find, which I just noticed since I have a brand new setup for this that I don't have it, but I will put that up just momentarily. The Discord link you will find in the About page of this. And hopefully we can get you the other link up here in just a moment. And there it is. I'm going to put this just right above my head. Ta-da! Come and play, the Discord link. Whoops. I knew I forgot something. Let me just put that over there just in case, since I have all those shiny balls above my head now. But if you're interested in joining us, you can go to the Discord link listed right here, and you could join us in playing this game. You could either join us as the Vanguard, who are the 5 players that you see right here, or you can join us as the Ravenous, who, as you can now see, has a kill count. So there are 2 killed, 2 saved, and they're looking to up their numbers. Those are actual players that are going to be controlling the monsters when the Vanguard decides to go on their quest. You, the viewers, are actually going to be able to help or harm the Vanguard as it makes its way through. You, as part of the caravan, can gift the caravan wealth. You can give them supplies. You can give them traveling food, which allows you to travel to a new location. Every week, I put up something that says, do you want to stay here or do you want to move? Every week so far, they've said they want to stay here and figure out what's going on. You can also help to give the caravan some more healing potions, maybe teach Erazever a new spell so that they can be able to use it during combat. These are all things that you could get done, and you can also directly influence combat, such as release the archers, which fires off a volley of arrows that could hit just the monsters, or it could hit everybody, or it could just hit the party. You can also gift cards of inspiration. So inspiration is done just a little bit differently in my games. I use tarot cards. So you can use these in one of 4 ways. You can turn these in, and you can re-roll any dice. Any dice at all. You can gift them to another player, and they can re-roll any dice. You could force myself or the Ravenous to re-roll something. Or you can tempt fate. You turn the card face up, and whatever concept is on the other side of this card is going to affect the party at some point during this session. Some are good, some are bad. Some are very good, some are very, very bad. But it all depends on fate. And that's something that you can gift with Trouble Bubbles as well. You earn them simply by watching the stream. It's that easy, and it's that awesome. So, as we get this started, it is also our giveaway day, where we give away redeemed an inspiration card for Maresh. Okay, Maresh. So Maresh gets an inspiration card right away. Oh, dang! Evil Emu, one of our Ravenous, just gifted 5 Tier 1 subs. By the way, I can't see the chat, so that's how they do that. And my players are helping me out with that, so thank you very much for that. So that's a card of inspiration available for you at any point there, Maresh. You may have to give one. But as we get this rolling, let's do a quick recap of last session. The caravan met with the Knocknoggin clan. who actually came to the family fire. As they talked around the fire, some things were revealed, some information clarified based around the Rakshasa's Rest, which is the mansion that the Bliblios had sent the one of the vanguards to go and liberate. Unfortunately, it seemed to be a trap. They found slithering stalkers there, and they are slithering trackers, which unfortunately led to a complete TPK. Because of some community goals that were achieved, and because of some harrowing rescue that was done immediately after, 2 of the party members, Maresh and Keisha, were saved. 2 of the party members, however, met the Reaper. That is Blanc, the Kobold, and Cinder, the Blood Witch. They have a memorial always at the north, as with any of the fallen heroes. So, as you all are gathering back up after an intense fight against elementals within the Beryl Caves, you are able to capture, not kill, but capture because you knocked unconscious a flail snail. What you did not know is that when you captured a flail snail, you actually were able to harvest the shell off of its back. The flail snail's shell is an anti-magic shell, which you all now know is something that could be used to create an anti-magic shield. But you're going to need to find a smith and an enchanter to be able to make these for you. But now you have the parts. So, with all this new information, I would like to please introduce our Vanguard for this week. Coming back for the 12th time in a row because my Dicebot loves him so hard, Maresh, played by Black Irish 19. Maresh, would you be so kind as to introduce yourself?
Hello once again, my friends. I am Maresh, the 6-foot-tall water genasi sorcerer. And what can I say? I am blessed by the gods, but I have not gone through. But I've also gone through my share of hardship. I've lost some friends. I've saved one. And here we go again on another adventure.
Coming back again, the protection cleric, Madigan Vaughn, and her trusty senior dog sidekick, Morty Vaughn. Madigan, would you be so
On.
kind as to introduce yourself?
Absolutely. Madigan is a middle-aged human with smile lines, streaks of gray in her hair, and she carries around a bulldog named Morty, who looks more like a toad than a dog. And she looks out for everyone in the caravan as if they were her own children.
Mm-hmm. Coming back for another session with us, it is the Mobiustripper playing the Barbarian Druid Broken Combo, Vana. Would you please introduce yourself to the caravan, Vana? You may need to unmute yourself first.
That's good, because I'm always trying to peanut gallery my way into things. Hello, I'm the Mobiustripper. Vana is a Kalashtar druid that was a late bloomer and got real mad that they were a late bloomer, so much so that they developed a rage issue that became quite beneficial in combat, you see. They can rage while wild shape and wild shape while raged. I believe that's what DM is referring to, but that's totally fair. It's all within rules as written. As is what I'm going to be wild shaping for you today, but we'll see that when we get to it.
It totally is.
It's in Volos.
It is in Volos. It is in Volos. Oh, man. Tabaxi Bullet and the Barb Druid, the unkillable Barb Druid. Coming up, a brand new player, but recent Ravenous. Those who saw last session, Necro Ignis controlled all of those who were the letter I inside of the Azur and Flail Snail fights. Necro Ignis, will you please introduce yourself?
I'm Necro Ignis. I'm playing a Shardakai rogue wizard. Not really much to tell about him. He's looks kind of like gray, washed out gray, and other than that, his backstory remains unknown to everyone.
Mysterious. Coming again is another Lupin. This one, a monk, a Kensei monk. Hayamo, will you please introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Haimo. You see, I'm roughly about a little over 4.5 foot tall. I have silver gray streaked fur and just sparkling emerald eyes. I look to be about what would be young adult for my race, and I just kind of carry my scimitar slung on my back and just kind of twitching around, looking at everything, and just kind of always keeping alert.
And it's wonderful to meet this 13th Vanguard. And today, the 13th Vanguard rides against Nub Muffins, coming back for her second in a row, Ravenous, and also the one who actually racked up some of those kills you see, Evil Emu. So, as we get started with today's game, you all take this large shell from the flail snail, knowing that this is an incredibly rare component. However, you're a little cash light. So, what would the caravan like to do with their newly acquired awesome magic item component?
Say we put it away for making a shield out of. There's no point in wasting it what we got.
Yes.
I tend
Perhaps
to
we
agree.
could
I think
try
that'd be the
Vorga.
best course of action. Just hang on to it until we can either find somebody who can help us with it or afford to get it crafted.
So with that being a little on the cash poor side, is there anything that you all would like to do inside the caravan before you left?
I'd like to go and check on Keisha's condition.
Okay. You go down to find Keisha being tended to by EMP. Keisha is now cogent and is now able to speak. Keisha before was being slowly treated for the massive chest wound that EMP had to very quickly, very dangerously physic as fast as possible before Keisha's life slipped away. Roll me a medicine check, please.
Can I accompany Maresh to
Absolutely.
go meet Keisha?
You may roll a medicine check if you wish as well. Okay. So, as you two are looking at Keisha's condition, you're noticing that Keisha's normally greenish skin is actually starting to change color a little bit. It almost looks like a deep red in some places. It follows the trail of veins and arteries, and it seems like wherever they are, they seem to stain the skin. Keisha looks very different. EMP does let you know this is not blood poisoning, and so far Keisha's recovering quickly. However, there is something different that is happening with Keisha's body.
Does it look like anything we've ever seen before?
Roll me either a history check or a medicine check, whichever's best for you.
Oh,
Okay. Nothing that you've ever seen before. You know that Keisha was subjected to some very, very nasty ritual that was going to force the soul out of Keisha and into a Warforged. However, you're not exactly sure what these sort of things did to Keisha's body or what the result is. However, you do know that because Cinder was a Blood Witch and because Blanc was a Kobold, and they were both undergoing a blood transference ritual, the end result may be whatever is flowing through Keisha's veins now.
I'll step off to the side to let EMP know that I'll be of assistance, in the future if I'm needed, and let Maresh have a moment with Keisha.
Okay. Keisha raises up their head just a little bit from their sickbed inside of the medical caravan. Yes. It's good to see you.
And likewise, Keisha. How are you feeling?
Like my heart got ripped out. Otherwise, I'm okay.
Well, that's good. You stay here and rest. We hope to see you on your feet sometime soon.
How soon? EMP's very good. I'm all stitched up. I have a heck of a scar, though. It'll be a really good story to tell my kids. When I have any.
Be sure to write all about it in your book. They'll be looking forward to it.
You see that the Ars Viagem is actually next to them, and you see that it's slowly starting to illuminate this pencil sketch of this conversation. And it actually shows you to be a little bit more muscular, like your shoulders are a little bit wider than they actually are. Your scar looks way cooler. And you look like one of those like very handsome, like Bishonen sort of anime characters as Keisha's talking to you.
Love it. All
So,
right.
as you check up on one of your fellow Vanguard members, would you all like to travel into the Beryl Tor?
Shall we?
Should we get anything before we go?
Oh, I'm good.
Should be good to go.
Okay,
I think I'd like to grab something from the inventory if I can.
you absolutely can. What would you like to get?
I'm looking for the Cudgel of Reach.
Okay, the Cudgel of Reach is in there.
I did forget one thing from the
Yes.
inventory. The winged boots.
You grab the wing boots. You may attune to them.
Okay.
Quick question, DM. Is the Cudgel of Reach in D&D Beyond?
Yes, it is.
I am having some trouble finding it. I will continue searching.
No worries. It is there.
I
If
believe
not,
Vana.
you can pop
Sorry,
in a
go ahead.
club.
I'll grab the ring of protection too.
Oh, come on. I was just about to ask for that. Oh, that's fine. That's
Arm
fine.
wrestle again?
Yeah, absolutely. Vana wild shapes into a.
Why not? My strength score is trash, but let's do it.
Okay, are you actually burning a wild shape for this?
No, I won't. I'll do it. I'll do it at Vana's strength, which is at a -1, because I want to be at least a bit fair.
So's mine.
I'd like to
Sweet.
reach out and cast guidance on Maresh.
Okay. Maresh, you may roll a D4 to add to your strength check. Vana puts their arm down right here and ow, and just getting pushed back by Maresh. Maresh and Vana roll again. It's the best of 3. The next one, bam, and Vana's arm slams onto the table.
Oh, you're lucky I wasn't a bear.
Let's go. It was a worthy contest, my friend.
There is a cloak
I
of
get-
protection as well.
Sure. We'll say that. Yeah, I'll be able to wear that while wild shaped. I can do that.
Okay.
Cloak it is.
Sure, cloak of protection. You got that now.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you very much.
Would anybody else like to raid the stash, so to speak?
I think I'll snag a couple of healing potions.
Sounds
Never
good.
know when those will be helpful. I'll take 2.
Okay, and remember too, caravanners, which is you in the audience, you can help them to get a few more of those healing potions by dropping your trouble bubbles or channel points into the community goal. If it's done by the time that they have to come back in order to prepare for their quest, they get them. And also, thank Horacenio for being the only one to use the crafter. You all also have 5 sets of salve, which is a bonus action 1d4 healing.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. You have 5 of those because people have been using that crafting surge. There are crafters in this game too, everybody. Link over in
I'll
the Discord.
I'll take one potion and one salve.
Okay. Would anybody else like to raid a little?
I'll take a healing potion, just the one.
Sure. Okay. So with that, we are going to stop over in the Beryl Tor. Since you all finished the task for the Robidos, which was to clear out the elementals that were summoned inside of the Beryl mines. My apologies for the blurriness. It's roll 20. It'll take a second. There we go. You did this in order to get sort of political cred with them because there's some plans to go and have a not so gentle conversation with the Bliblios a little bit later. One of these plans that was formulated by Maresh. So, as you get to the fronts of the large turrets that are all over, which you know to be the rooks of the Rook's Bastion, you see the same guards that come out before, and this time they don't even put out their arms or put out their weapons or shield. They simply walk up to you and there's like, "Oh there, nice to see you all back again. That was quite the exit that you all made last time. Carrying a flail snail shell through. Woo! Woo! I honestly thought you like have to kill one of them and then they just scream for like an hour and a day. But this one, it was unconscious. How did you do that?"
Through some very cunning methods of a few of our caravan members. It's difficult to explain.
Okay. Caro just redeemed a inspiration card for Nub Muffins, so you may use an inspiration card for your monsters at any point. All I have to do is just type it in. They say, "Whoa, if we had half of your tactics, boy, the war would be half done." Speaking of which, we kind of wanted to apologize. We've been a little bit standoffish, and we are sorry about that. We're a little bit nervous around newcomers, especially those that, don't shower blood. So, sincerely, apologize. We were wrong about you. You're very, very good to have around. Thank you. And thank you for all that you've sacrificed for us when you never had to.
Water under the bridge. We're just happy to help.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for that. Speaking of which, I hear that you may be looking for a little bit more work. Is that the case?
Yes.
Think so.
So, here's the thing. We're not really working for any of the town's families specifically, but the Bliblios have been asking us to take care of some things in a place that we don't like to go anymore, because it's really kind of creepy down there, and a lot of the stuff that they used to use for the wars kind of went haywire. So I wondered if you'd be up for something. I'm not going to lie, it's pretty dangerous. We've made a lot of constructs, and some of the constructs are not listening to us anymore.
How exactly did this come to pass?
Recently, within the last 2 days. We knew that it couldn't be you because you're saving your own.
What started it?
That's just the thing. We have no idea. It's never happened like this before. It just happened all of a sudden. I mean, we have Vorga that's been trying his best to come up with like a failsafe. But everything that he's trying is like it's not even his creation anymore. We tried.
Did it start with just one?
No. It's all of them all at once. But it's only in that place. We tried talking with Vimak, but he wasn't able to get anything for us. He's also been really more of a shut-in, and we're really kind of worried about him. He's kind of lost his noggin, just a bit.
Hmm.
Well, we were meant to have some words with Vimak as well. Perhaps these objectives are related to each other.
Oh, I wouldn't. Well, I'm not going to say no, but I'm not going to confirm it because that would be very irresponsible of me. But if you want to go ask around, Vorga is probably going to be your best bet. He's been trying to come up with something to like re-engineer. He's got one of those bolters that is in his shop, but that's the best we've got. I'm not too sure. Maybe you guys can find something out?
Maybe it would be best if we go talk to Vorga.
That personally, that's what I would do. But I'm just a guard in one of the bastions, so just kind of letting you all know this because I know that this is a really big deal to just the town, not to one specific house, but to us.
What do you all think?
I think
should
it's a
gather
good way
more
to start as
information.
any.
As well, we gotta go check somewhere.
So the places that you know need your help is the machine shop, where you believe that the Warforged that have been created, those were created the right way. However, you're very worried because you found an Anuna inside of the Rakshas's Rest, who is creating Warforged in a very violent way. You also know that Vimak is of the repository. The repository is the one that handles most of the frontline logistics. So if there's anything that needs to go out for battle, which most of the Warforged, that's what they're meant for, it's got to go through him. Or at least has to go through the repository. And now that there's a bunch of constructs that are on the fritz in one of the lower sanctions that no one has really been going into a lot recently, the fact that they've happened all at once, maybe they're connected, maybe they're not. But these seem like all things that you could do. Plus, there's a lot of communications that you were looking to do with both the Robidos, the Knock-Noggins, and one of you wanted to investigate the Bliblios. There's a lot of things you
Yeah.
can do, and it's all up to you. So what would you like to do, Vanguard?
I would like to see if there's a magic shop in town.
There is. There is Adelbar's Cadeucetorium. It is owned by the Robidos.
Excellent. I'd like to go there and browse their wares.
Okay. Ooh, I get to bring out my cards. Okay, give me just a second. These pants are very tight. Okay. I really am doing something down here, I promise. Okay. Gotta bring back the old school stuff, the tangibles.
Yeah, I'm gonna accompany him just along to this shop.
You got it. Hi, buddy.
I think I'd like to find a blacksmith, but maybe once we're back from wherever we're going.
Okay. You know that Vorga is the premier blacksmith in town.
Oh, okay.
So, I have 4 decks of cards here. This is the way that I do magic shops. You guys are only level 4, so I'm not going to be able to give you anything above rare unless you do a natural 20 roll. What you're going to do is you're all going to roll a D4 and a D20. If you roll a natural 20, a rare item may be in the shop. So, let me get everybody to please roll 1 D4 and 1 D10. Remember what you rolled.
D10 or D20?
Sorry, D20. Necro, you're still sending rolls to me, so you can click that off. Okay. So as you get outside of the Cadeucetorium, you see this one female dwarf as she comes over to the very front of the shop, and it's a very low archway almost about 6 feet high. So most of you actually have to kind of duck down just a little bit in order to get through. But as you push yourself through, the ceilings are very low, but it's almost like a tiered drop-down area where all of these items are underneath what appears to be a layer of very thick glass. You see this woman who opens the door. She points to her throat, and she goes like this. You believe that she's not able to speak. She looks at you, and she starts speaking to you in simple sign language. So, how may I help you?
Greetings. I was looking to procure a wand, something to increase my combat capabilities.
Okay. She goes over and she points you to a lot of the wands, each one of them having a very detailed description underneath them. You also notice that a lot of these wands are in, or there's a totally separate set of wands that are next to it, which are in sort of like a spiral rack. And the very top of it, in illuminated letters, is the letters PB. Papa Bravo.
Check the ones on the spinning rack.
Okay. Roll me a history check, please. You have no idea who PB is. But
Can
it's
I aid
weird.
him in this?
Sure, go ahead. Okay. So you have an idea of who PB is. You don't know the first name, but you know the last one is Badweather.
I'm not sure this is a good idea.
Why is that?
This mage has a reputation of some odd items.
Well, we are dealing with some odd circumstances. Perhaps this is what we need.
So as you start to spin this, you see the person, you see Adelphi, sort of like put her fingers between her eyes and start to rub like the bridge of her nose, realizing that you're actually interested in it. All of these wands are 25 gold each. You have the Wand of Childish Taunting, the Wand of Squishiness, the Wand of Pubescent Immaturity. I actually think I need to go back and look them up. There's a bunch of other ones. The Wand of Shrugs. Oh, there's so many. Okay, this may take a hot second. Are there any of those that you're interested in buying?
The Wand of Squishiness sounds interesting.
Okay. What the Wand of Squishiness does, I have to read it real quick. So give me just a moment. The wand is bendy like rubber and always a little moist. When you use this wand on a non-metallic object, it becomes squishy like gelatin for 1 minute. This has no effects on creatures or metal. There is also the Wand of Being Extra. And the Younger Brother's Bother.
Oh, what's the last one do?
The last one, whenever a user wears a necklace, or wears this specific necklace and says anything, everyone who can hear them must roll a DC 12 Wisdom saving throw. On a success, nothing happens. On a failure, the creature must roll a d4 and do what happens on the table below. Number 1, the creature is struck dumb and does nothing but babble for an entire turn. Number 2, the creature is paralyzed for 1 turn. Number 3, the creature is terrified and must use their reaction to run as far away from the noise as possible for 1 turn. Number 4, the creature becomes enraged, moving to and attacking the closest creature it sees with its full attack action for 1 turn.
Oh
So
my.
it is a necklace. It is not a wand. And those are the wands that you currently, or wands and items you currently see sellable by Pigden Badweather. Any of those interesting?
I'd like. What is the wand of immaturity about?
You want me to read? Okay, I'll read that out. So give me just a moment. This
Are we
wand,
just like looking at the descriptions and giggling?
This wand has 4 charges. At dawn, it regains 1d4 charges. When using this wand, it silently creates a small protuberance of force under the pants of the target. This effect lasts for no more than 4 hours, and if left alone, can be dispelled by whacking the tent pole 3 times. I actually made that magic item. It is published. Would you like
Well,
to buy the wand?
if no one else is jumping at it, I think I know of a couple people back at camp who might enjoy this.
I think I know. I'd like to work on a subclass for my backup character, Bone Mancer. It's not what you think.
Okay. You can do that on your off time.
I'd like to buy the wand of squishiness.
Okay.
And I'll get the wand of pubescent immaturity.
50 gold and a frustrated mute clerk. She hands them both to you with a little ribbon on it. She rubs her forehead just a little bit. And she... Anything else?
I think that'll be all for me.
Do we see anything else as we look around?
There's a lot. So this is what we're going to do for the magic items. There's going to be 5 magic items that you all can pick from. So let's go straight down. Madigan, what did you roll for your d4?
3,
Okay. 3rd deck. And your d20?
10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is a helm of telepathy.
Ooh, okay.
These go to the bottom of the deck. Maresh, now your turn. What is your d4?
A 3,
A 3. Back to the 3rd deck. What's your d20?
8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can't have that. Can't have that. Can't have that. Can't have that. Headband of Intellect. Okay. Let's continue down. Let's go Vana, please. What was your d4?
Oh, I thought Vana would just skip the magic shop as they were continuing to meditate.
You got it. Necroignis, what is yours?
2 and 17.
2 and 17. Got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. You can't have that. You can't have that. You can have this. It is an elemental gem. It is a water elemental. It is an emerald. Hyamo, what did you roll?
1 and 16.
1 and 16. Got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It is a necklace of adaptation. So, you have an emerald elemental gem, which is a water elemental. You have a headband of intellect, a helmet of telepathy, and a necklace of adaptation.
Do these items have little descriptions as well, just like the wands do?
They do. Elemental gem, you are able to summon an elemental if you break the gem. A headband of intellect, your intelligence score is 19 while you wear and are attuned to it. The helm of telepathy allows for you to use an action to cast a detect thought spell from it, but you have to maintain concentration on it. You can use a bonus action to send a telepathic message to a creature while you're focused on them, and they can reply using a bonus action to do so. While focusing on a creature with Detect Thoughts, you can use an action to cast Suggestion. Once used, the Suggestion property cannot be used again until the next dawn. Necklace of Adaptation is, while wearing this necklace, you can breathe normally in any environment, and you have advantage on saving throws made against harmful gases and vapors, such as the Cloud Kill and Stinking Cloud spell effects. Any inhaled poisons and the breath weapons of some dragons.
I think the headband and the necklace would be ones to go for.
Almost maxing out a stat. That's a magic item for you.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Very much, and it's uncommon, surprisingly enough.
I'm more interested in the water elemental.
Okay, well, let me tell you the prices on these really quick. The Water Elemental Gem is 450 gold. The Headband of Intellect is 2,000 gold. The Helm of Telepathy is 700 gold. The Necklace of Adaptation is 750 gold. I really hope somebody wrote that down.
I'm just a poor monk, so I can't afford any of that.
I'm gonna gently put the helm back down.
Pretty necklace, here you go.
It might be just a bit over your current purse, but it's always possible. Remember, Caravaneers, you can turn in your trouble bubbles. 500 trouble bubbles gives 10 gold. Tell your friends.
I think
I
I'm all
would-
set.
I'd like to try and persuade the shopkeep. Perhaps we could work out some sort of trade to lower the price.
I'm listening.
During our travels, we tend to come across some pretty unusual materials. Perhaps we could trade those in to lower the price of this headband.
Can I see?
Let me just check what we have.
Sure. While they do that, are there any of these items that you would like to explore? Anything else that you would be liking to do in the city? Because we can always split.
Would
you-
Vana know if
Unless you
there?
punch a guard,
oh.
so...
Vana would like to know if there are any druids or like rangers of note or anything, specifically relevant to nature in this area.
Roll me a history check, please.
Absolutely. Character sheet, history.
Mm-hmm.
Starts with an H. There it is.
Awesome. Okay.
Well,
Yes?
Necro is going to leave and go chase down a blacksmith.
Gotcha.
I'll join you.
Okay, you both will. Vana, as you try to talk to some people, you meet up with Edmund. Edmund is the ranger that is currently in your party, as well as Lumissa. Lumissa is, they are both sort of leading the caravan in some form, in some respect. They are veterans to a lot of what they do. They do mention that not technically in this area are there a lot of naturalists. Not really is there a lot of nature going on. Most of this is mining. Most of this is subterranean, but there still is a massive like natural fortress towards the north, Eldidarin, which is also a elven capital. You also know that these guys don't talk too much, so Beryl Tor and Eldidarin kind of butt heads. You also know that Fort Prospero, which is a little bit towards your east, is the closest fort to the front lines and is separated directly down the center, with the dwarves on one side, the elves on another, and they hate each other. But it's like
Understood.
Canadians and Americans kind of hate. They still really like each other, but they must do this because it's fun. It's a really weird dynamic.
Tribalism. Why can't we all just get along?
Exactly. Thank you very much, Nubs. I really appreciate that. So as you do that, and Madigan and Necro are both going to leave, and find that blacksmith. Can I get both of you all to roll me intelligence checks if you are not going to Vorga's?
Vorgas is the blacksmith, right?
Vorga's is the premier blacksmith, yes.
Okay.
Okay. So, Necro, you know that there are some other forges that are around town. Most of those are piecemeal. So most of those are just doing piecework here and there to be sent off to Vorgas. If you're looking for something that is not complicated and more of a component, these are the places to go. If you're looking for something to be forged, made, crafted, manufactured, you go to Vorgas. Because that's more of like the assembly plant. These guys are more like the manufacturing plants, if that makes sense.
I'm going to try to get conveniently lost.
Okay. You get conveniently lost.
And go visit the local equivalent of a thieves guild.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check at advantage. And put my magic item cards over there.
Does Madigan just see you going down an alley? Bye.
No, I just disappeared because I just stealthed at 20.
That's
I was
what he
looking
said.
in my bag.
That's what he says as he goes. Just like, I stealthed at 20. And just walks off. He just sort of disappears and fooshes. As he gets down into another location, Necro, you are able to find just like the perfect back route to get yourself a little bit lost. You look at the door frames trying to find the markings that are common thieves can't. You also try to find anything that gives you a direction or a name or somebody that you need to go talk to. As you eventually find Flynn's, you find Flynn's and you find this kind of seedy bar. The moment that you walk in, everybody sort of gives you some side eye. Number one, because you're not a dwarf. And number two, because they can barely see your face over your cloak. However, you can clearly see above the door that this is marked. This is Uncle's purse, fence here, even split over the door.
Okay. I'm looking for go up and talk to the bartender and tell him I need to purchase some toys.
Okay. The bartender looks over at you and he says, "This ain't that kind of shop there, boyo. Are you thirsty?"
Yeah, we'll have a drink.
Okay. Roll me a persuasion check, please. This will be contested.
I suck.
Okay. Is that 6 total?
Yes, that's 6 total.
Okay. You can see that he's only got maybe like maybe 15 things to drink behind the bar, and that's it. And one of them is water. But as he goes through, he puts out a glass in front of you and he pours it to the top with kind of this dark black, or it's like this dark brownish, what may be ale, but is super thick and has sort of a lot of things floating in it. So he says, "Sort of toys you're looking for there, boyo?"
Looking for a garret.
You mean you just need a little piece of wire?
Right.
The piano in the back ain't been working for a long time. You want to just take that apart?
That'll work.
It's fine. I'll tell you what. Why don't you give me about 2 gold and you can have at it?
Alright, that'll work.
Pleasure doing business with you. Go on then.
Alright. Oh yeah, we'll go try and find the rest of the party now.
Okay. You can put in piano wire into your inventory, which I guess will be a garrote. So as you go and you find the rest of the party, you know that they're all looking for the blacksmith. So eventually you do find Vanna and Madigan all searching around for their location. Is your location going to be Vorga's, or are you trying to find somewhere that has more simple things and like, I just need a bar of iron or something like that?
No, I found what I needed. So I'm just gonna go find where the rest of the party went.
Right, Madigan and Vana.
Sorry.
No
I'm
worries.
looking to have something repaired, so I would be heading straight to Vorga's.
Okay, Vana. Okay, you're heading straight to Vorga's. As you go to Vorga's, you walk in, the same thing as like, oh, the doors are back again. Still trying to get that bolt made of metal?
Do I remember what he's referring to? I don't know if I was with the party that time.
You don't, but you do know that the Dwarven Tomes of Airship Operation, one of them was shown to him. And he says, no, this cannot be built. I make things out of metal. Go find somebody who's a shipwright.
Well, today we're looking for something a little bit different.
Please tell me it's made of metal.
It is. It's made of metal and it's broken.
Oh, okay,
Unfortunately, in
I
the
can work with that.
same place where we found some of those books, I completely broke my mace. Is there anything that you can do to make it stronger?
Oh, no worries about this. Give me just a second. I hand it to one of my apprentices. Apprentice, mending. It'll be about 10 minutes.
Oh, thank you so much. What do we owe you?
Let's see, for the cost, I say 5 silver.
Okay,
Is that a fair price?
I would say so.
You're part of that caravan that's outside, aren't you?
I am, and I gesture back to the rest of the party.
Can I show you
we're-
something
we're-
really quick? He
Yes.
completely ignores you as you're talking. He's like, let me show you something really quick. And he puts out like the massive piece in front of you that you may or may not understand. Roll me an intelligence check.
My computer's being a little slow.
No worries. If it shows up on your screen before it shows up on mine, you can just say it out loud. I trust you.
No, it's not doing anything, unfortunately. Oh, there we go.
It came through. So you haven't seen anything like this before, but it does look like it's got some sort of apparatus in it that looks like a crossbow. So maybe this is meant to throw something. But he puts it in front of you and says, so, when you have something that fires remote, and then it fires, but you did not push the remote, it's probably broken. Da?
Mm-hmm.
So, what happens when you push the remote and nothing happens, but it still fires, but it tries to kill you? This is not a riddle. I'm actually asking you this question.
You'd be carrying something that tries to kill you?
Yes. Is that
Well-
if that is your answer, then that's actually a very good answer, but not what I am trying to go for.
No, tell me what you're going for.
No, I need a discussion. I'm not an adventurer. I've been in the forges all of my life. Adventurers see these kind of weird things and they are able to investigate them, but I have no idea. This is a thing that we build, and then we build it, and then it works. And now it's not working, but it's not working in a very weird way.
How long ago did this start?
About 2 days. We got this about a day ago. Every time I repair it, it tries to kill one of my people.
Is there anything else that you have that's doing this? Or is it just this?
No, everything else is in Azzunakor shack, which is what we used to call the place when we used to be good with Corporis, but we're not anymore. And we have most of our stuff in there just to be stored, which used to go out, and now it's going to the front lines, but yeah.
So when you made this item, did you store it for any length of time, or did it start immediately after you made it?
Can you rephrase the question?
You said you made this started 2 days ago. Had this item been in storage, or had it just been made?
Storage. It was inside of Azzunakor shack.
So it seems to me that somebody is tampering with your equipment.
Seems to me
Isn't
it would
that-
be the way, but I have no idea how they are doing it. This should not happen.
Do we remember how long ago they said that the
It's been
Was
about
it-
2 days, I think they said, wasn't it, with the Warforged?
that was my question.
And was it the same place?
I don't know how to answer your question. What do you mean the same place?
Where the Warforged that went crazy, quote unquote, or the Warforged that we heard about that are acting up, were they stored in the same place as this crossbow?
Not the Warforged, but the constructs.
Constructs, yes, that's what I meant. Sorry. So they were all stored in the
yes,
same
they're in
place.
the same place, with the place that he calls Azzunakor shack.
So we probably need to go. I think we should go investigate there.
Who all has access to this shack?
If you need in, that's
That's a good
fine, but there's a
question.
whole lot of things that are trying to shoot you full of holes.
Well, yes, I understand that. My question isn't whether or not they're trying to kill me, it's who has access to the shack.
Let's see, me,
Okay.
most of the heads of the town, the front guards, sometimes dignitary.
So, everybody. Great.
No, very few people. Probably about 6 or 7.
Does anyone have to go accompanied by someone specific? Or can
No.
these people let themselves in?
They can let themselves in. They all have key.
And how many of these people can you not account for on a regular basis?
I am very busy in my shop. So, all of them.
Who would be the one to talk to find out who comes and goes from there?
Vimak. Vimak is the one who does logistics for most of the town. You find
like
him
someone who has a
inside
lot of
of the
connections.
repository.
Yeah, let's go have a word with this guy. Because apparently he should be the person that's able to take account for where this equipment's been.
If he's as good as logistics as as we're being told, then yes, he should know be able to account for everything. So yeah, I think a conversation's in order.
That sounds good. What do you think,
Okay.
Maresh?
Maresh was still back at the store trying.
Oh,
I split you
sorry,
guys
my
up.
mistake.
They're still negotiating with the
We trailed off so that you guys can do what you were doing while he got up all the other stuff that could be sold.
Yes.
Okay. Would you all like for me to split off to the ones in the magic shop?
that'll work.
Okay. So Maresh and I guess everybody else is at Maresh and Hayamo. You're still at the magic shop. Those 4 items are still on the table. What sort of things would you like to negotiate with Adelphi?
Now, my dear, we have some very unique items. We have a bottle of gelatinous cube secretions, some fangs from a phase spider, as well as a vial of its blood, and this strange chest full of even stranger gold. It's almost like rubber.
She comes back and she grabs a wand off the rack. She and you hear the chest go and crash as though it is super heavy. She grabs a big handful of that gold and she puts it into her pocket. Thank you. You may. This is yours now.
All the items?
No,
Or
she,
the
she grabs a big handful of gold. She puts the wand away, and you try to lift the chest, and it is too heavy to lift.
Oh.
Right then. Well, we'll just. I take it that was the service fee for changing it back.
Mm-hmm.
Well then, how much gold do we have now?
There is 1,000 gold coins in there, plus a singular diamond that is worth 300 gold.
Then, with these items and our newly procured resources, would I be able to purchase this headband of intelligence?
We probably need to hang on to that diamond. I think our healer folks would be very appreciative of that. I know that they can use it in some of their rituals.
As you say.
So, if you're taking that out with the
Yes.
party gold that you currently have, which is less than 300, because you did buy the 2 wands, that is only going to reach you up to about 1,200 and some odd change, just a little bit below 1,300. And she says, too low.
All right, then. We'll be back. Thank you. Fine.
I'll be here. Bye-bye.
Hi, Emma. Could you go and get the other so we can take this back to the caravan?
Sure thing. And I bound off and start looking for the others.
Okay, you know exactly where they're going, so we can skip all that.
Okay.
As you guys gather everything back up, now that you have the 1,000 gold and you're able to get somebody to dispel the magic, you have 1,000 gold worth of stuff that you can be purchasing with. Madigan has her mace repaired, and you have a little bit more information.
Well, my friends, it seems like everything traces back to this Vimak.
Agreed. And that the building that they were talking about, that storehouse. So I think we need to go that way and at least begin our conversation with Vimak.
I would agree.
Okay. Would you like to go to the repository where Vimak is said to be? Would you like to go to Azzunakor shack, where all of these constructs are going haywire? Or are you going to the machine shop, where you believe that the Warforged are actually being created there?
Well, if we have other malfunctioning equipment than just just the Warforged, let's go start with the guy that's supposed to be in charge of keeping everything secured when it's in storage.
Yeah, let's go to the repository, talk to Vimak.
Okay. With that, Ravenous, you know what to do. I am going to be placing you on the map specific to the repository. You all may take your time, check it out. I am going to reveal everything for you so that you are able to see all of it. And then you can do with it as you please. Enjoy. So with this, we are going to go to the loadout screen for the players. Now that you know what you are going to do, and now that you know the kind of quest that you are going to undertake, this is the time when you load yourself out with all the magic items and all the kind of things from the caravan inventory that you may need. So, why don't you guys take a quick look at the caravan inventory. And as you check out all the cool and fun gadgets and gizmos and fun stuff that you can pop in, you also have an extra 1,000 gold. So think about that. You also have the Wand of Squishiness and the Wand of... What's the other one?
Pubescent immaturity.
Yes, you do. All right, so you definitely have that. So I want to let the chat know also, we are currently doing a giveaway. The giveaway is going to be done at the very end of today's session. You can join it by going to the Discord link, which is in the upper right-hand corner of your screen, or you can go into the Discord, which is going to be popped in to the chat by one of our lovely, lovely mods. You can join us there, and when you join us, you can go to giveaways. When you go to giveaways, you type in !roll 1d100, and it is going to be this crisp, lovely copy, if I can find it, of The Curse of Strahd. Your very own copy. So you can get somebody who's just like me to run this game for you, or you can try to run it yourself. Our next one, once we reach 150 subscribers, is the Dungeon Master's Guide. So, depending on how everybody decides to go about it, one may precede the other, but I always find it much more fun to give you the content first, and then you figure out how to do the content a little bit later. Anybody who's watched my stream knows that's exactly how I roll. All right, so Caro did a little bit of a crafting surge. I don't even have to roll for this to know that if you all wish to make another salve, you may. Would you all like to make another salve?
I don't see why not.
It's costing you 5 gold, so 5 gold is going to be removed from the party, from the caravan inventory. And you all now have another salve, which is 1d4 to yourself as a bonus action. You all may pick that if you wish. So, as we go around, this is more of a discussion while the Ravenous plot out their tactics to see what exactly they're going to do to you all. Let's start with Madigan. Is there anything specific that you would like to take with you on this adventure?
I think having grabbed the Cudgel of Reach and the healing potion, I am all set.
Okay. Maresh, is there anything that you would like to take with you?
I have the Ring of Protection, 1 healing potion, 1 salve, and I'll also take the Wand of Squishiness and the good old bag of tricks.
Of course you will. All right. Vana, any items that you would like to take with you?
Sure. In addition to the Cloak of Protection, Vana's going to grab 2 potions of healing.
Okay. Any other interesting tidbits, knickknacks?
That'll do.
Necro Ignis.
I'm going to swap out some spells if I can.
Sure. Totally fine. Would you like
Well,
to take any
everyone's-
items?
Just what I usually carry with me as far as what I've already got on my character.
You got it. Madigan, go ahead.
I was just going to say, while we're looking through the inventory, I'm going to see if I can spot Incursion anywhere and toss him the Wand of Pubescent Immaturity.
You give it a little pitch, and Caroton87, you're welcome. All right, so you pass it off to Incursion, and he has just 1,001 jokes at this point. Now he has one more. Hayamo, is there anything that you would like to take with you on this adventure?
I already have a couple healing potions, and I think I might grab one of the booming gel.
Okay. You grab a booming gel for yourself.
And I think that's it.
Okay, I am going to go around. I am going to confirm with everybody to make sure that you feel like you have everything that you need. If you do not, or if you feel like somebody, you want to give somebody something else, you can say that. Nothing's off the table, but this is a fight. So just remember, if things get bad, no harm in running. Madigan, go ahead.
One small point,
What's up?
being that I have School of Evocation, I can selectively delete squares out of spell effects.
Cool. Okay. That's awesome to know. Madigan, what is... do you feel that you are well-equipped for this upcoming battle?
I'm going to grab one more healing potion.
Okay.
Make sure my newly repaired mace is in my bag and ready in case anything happens with the cudgel. And throughout this time as we're preparing, if possible, I'd like to let everybody know that we've got this and cast Inspiring Leader
Okay,
to
you
give
cast
everyone
Inspiring Leader.
Yep, to give everyone 8 temporary hit points once per short rest.
Okay, 8 temporary hit points on top of the current hit points that you already have. So you all may add that to your character sheets. as Madigan is as inspiring as she is powerful. And you feel well equipped for this, yes?
Yes.
Maresh.
I had almost forgotten. I wanted to ask Erazever to cast a spell for us.
What sort of spell would you like for Erazever to cast?
Spirit. I'd like that to go into battle with us.
Healing Spirit. Okay. As he does, it looks exactly like Morty, who is going to take is going to join you for just a hot second. But it's not actually Morty. Morty's going to be back safe and sound. Do you feel like this is good?
Yep, I'm all set.
Okay, Maresh, if you could do me a favor, please go to D&D Beyond, find Healing Spirit, and cast it by sending it to the VTT for me. Vana, do you believe yourself well equipped for the battle upcoming?
Absolutely. I've got everything I need, and I'm just looking at that healing spirit going, dang, I need to learn how to do that for myself.
Okay. Necro Ignis, do you feel like you have everything you need for the battle upcoming?
Yes.
Okay. Hayamo, do you feel like you have everything you need for the battle upcoming?
I want to ask about the spiked glove in the inventory. I can't
Mhm.
find it in D&D Beyond.
No
What is
worries.
it?
So what it does is it transfers your monk attacks, your offhand attack. So if you're holding a scimitar in one hand, your other hand can have a spiked glove on it. That changes your attack from bludgeoning to piercing.
I will take that.
Okay, you do so. That was made specifically with monks in mind.
I like that.
And you can also do this as an option. So you say, you can send this in. It doesn't have to be a totally separate attack. It can literally be, I use the spike part of the gloves, or I palm hand this person. And
Okay.
then it's back to bludgeoning. I'm totally okay with both. So,
And that's when I do my like offhand, like so my unarmed strike. Okay.
flurry of blows, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Do you all feel ready to go?
Were you taking the healing salves as well?
You can take anything you'd like.
Grab the two healing salves and ready to go.
Okay.
As am I.
Ready?
Every time you ask, I become more unsure about whether or not we're ready.
You're going up against Evil Emu. Do you guys realize how many people that man has killed?
That's why I got the healing spirit.
Good point.
And you got me.
Here we go. As you all get there. Oops. Nobody freak out. Nobody's dead yet. But that may be the music that we played when people died.
Is this the afterlife?
Not yet. We're getting there. Give it a minute. So, as you get to the repository's door is smashed open.
Can we tell like maybe the size of the creature that smashed it in, or the size of the thing that smashed it? Did it get smashed from the outside, the inside?
Roll me I'm going to give you either a perception or investigation check, whichever's best for you. We'll give you two different answers.
Okay, we'll do a perception check here. Oof.
Okay, so as you're looking at this, it looks like something has been smashed through, almost like it's been hacked away at constantly. So it looks like these doors have been worked to destruction.
I'll kind of convey that obviously to everybody and be like, something has been dealing with this for a while and I don't know if it's trying to get in or out.
I think I got a pretty good idea there's something, but somebody was trying to get into it.
We should proceed with caution.
Agreed.
I'd like to cast Detect Magic before we go in.
Okay. You cast Detect Magic. I'm going to guess as a ritual?
Yes, preferably.
Fine. You cast Detect Magic. You have Detect Magic up, and you are concentrating. So just remember that in case anything happens, okay?
Got it.
As you start looking into this room is very dim. But as you start looking in both directions, you notice these upright, almost statuesque warforged that are covered in some kind of dwarven steelish bronze, some kind of earthy tone color. And as they're all in one direction, you could swear that you saw one of them move. However, you do not detect any magic around you within 30 feet.
I will share that with the rest of the party, just kind of in a whisper.
Okay.
Is it a door in front of us or up here?
That is a door in front of you.
Right then, my friends, we have 3 paths to choose from. What say you?
You said it's dim light in here?
Very, very dim.
I'm going into hiding.
Okay. You believe yourself well stealthed.
I'll also light a torch for myself.
You're going to light a torch. Got it. You are now torch lit. There appears to be 2 pathways, one to the left, one to the right, and a doorway in front of you.
As they say, right is always right. Shall we go?
I'll defer. That sounds like a plan.
As we head that way, I want to check out one of these. Is it construct?
These look
Or what-
like the Warforged that you have seen before. They look nothing like EMP, but they look almost uniform in make. These are a little bit more stylized.
I'd like to look at one, not touching, just kind of looking around and seeing if there's anything that seems to stand out.
Roll me a perception check, please. Okay. There's one thing, but only because you were there for it. Each one of these Warforged seem to have a large, almost switch in the back of their neck. But otherwise, they're unremarkable. Each one of these switches are down.
I turn back to the party. Is it right? Would I be here?
Okay.
Turn back to the party and say, should I turn it on?
Give it a shot.
I'll flip the switch.
It looks over directly at you, and it speaks very, very slowly.
Echelon 6, please tell me what you need.
Ooh, I wasn't prepared for this.
I'll whisper to Madigan. Ask it to lead us to the heart of this place.
We don't want the heart of this place. We want the mage. The,
Do you know where we can find Vimak?
No response.
I'm gonna try to reach up and turn it back off.
And it crumples down into a pile in front of you.
And they were all switched off, from what I could tell?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna step back.
Okay, I'm gonna draw a little. He's fallen down. That's his fall down mark. Okay, you back up a little bit. Madigan, do you have dark vision?
I don't.
Very hard to see, but Maresh does have a torch.
I'll shine my torch down the right hallway.
Okay. You see two more of those Warforged, and the hallway seems to bend upwards, taking a left turn.
Well then, my friends, let's proceed. Vana, as you are the sturdier one of us, would you take points?
I'd be happy to. Let me just see if I can't get into a form that's a bit more comfortable. And I wild shape into a giant spider so I get dark vision.
Spider. Got it. Do-do-do-do. I have a spider somewhere around here. I'm gonna find it. Da-da-da-da-da. I'll find the spider in just a moment. Just place yourself where you want the spider to be, and I'll pop it there in just a sec.
Great. And that's where you can put the spider.
Thank you. Okay, so right now Vana is a large spider. Just going to increase the size. What else would you all like to do?
I think I'm going to kind of dart to, like, kind of weave in and out of the Warforged down the hall, and I'm going to roll a stealth check as well.
Okay, roll me some stealth.
Whew.
Okay, the stealth check is a 12. You don't feel too hidden, but you feel like you're making progress. What's my crucifix?
Sorry, I'm falling right behind.
Okay, you follow behind.
I'll signal for the healing spear to follow us.
It does. Necro, are you staying back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stay outside of his torch range.
Do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay.
Sure. Okay.
Thank you very much. Here it is. Spider.
Thing looks so much like Morty. It's unnerving.
Happened to the cute spider from last week.
Licensing.
Just put some googly eyes on that one.
Damn corporations owning everything, even though nice artists make them.
Well, just making sure. Vana, you will have control of that right now, and when we transform you back, you'll just grab your character, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay. So what are you all going to do?
I say we find Vimak.
At least start, yeah. I'm just going to continue up the hall a little bit further. Kind of come, like, right to the corner. Again, I'm going to try to, like, kind of crouch right behind this Warforged and try to see if I can hide, and then just kind of peek around the corner to see if I notice anything.
Roll me a stealth check, please. It really is Morty.
Oh my god. Gosh.
He's so cute.
There's a 20 on my stealth, so...
Okay, you're able to see about this far down. It's just a continuing hallway. There does appear to be a little open area to the left.
Okay. I'll just kind of, like, turn around to the group, or, you know, if... Don't know how many of them can see me, you know, since I'm where I'm at, but just kind of point to the left a little bit.
Okay, you do so.
Let's proceed.
Okay, great. I think I'd also like to get into sneak mode. I'm gonna move very far down here first. Or
Okay.
should I? Yeah, because we can see pretty clear down here. Probably don't need to worry about that. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Vana, as you arrive there, you see that there's a passageway that is too big for you, but you could probably squeeze your way in through there.
Okay, great. So I see Hayamo, and I mind link to them that I see this little inlet, and that I'm too big for it.
I'll in that case I'll dart up and dart around into it.
Okay.
Just kind of look and see what I can find.
You do so, and it appears to go in a different direction. Very curved hallways.
I will continue down.
Okay. It opens up here.
Keep going down.
Okay.
I'll come down to this little corner right here.
Maresh, Madigan, and Necroignis, please roll me a perception check. Necro, you roll at advantage.
Oh,
Shit.
Okay, Maresh, Necro, please look towards Maresh's character. Okay, Hayamo, as you get to this location, you can see a little bit farther in. It appears to open up to a larger area.
Okay. I don't want to get too far away from the group, so I'm gonna come back to the mouth of the little thing,
Okay.
and then just kind of motion them over and just tell them what how far I got and what I saw.
Okay. You get pretty far. You tell them everything, and now everybody knows as much as you do. As you look back, you notice that the healing spirit of Morty is now gone.
That's concerning.
Right.
Roll me an Arcana check, please, Maresh and Necro.
Advantage or regular?
Normal. You know that the spell only lasts for 1 minute.
I wasted it. Alright. Let's keep going down this main hall, I suggest.
That works.
am I picking up anything with detect magic?
You are not. Okay. You all are there. Vana moves forward. Does see a little bit more. Seems to open up just a little bit up there. And it also seems to turn to the left.
Vana, do you think you could get through that door?
It is not a
Vana
door. It
looks-
is a wall.
Oh, it's a wall. Vana moves closer to investigate.
I'll follow behind.
Okay. As they get closer, it's a little bit of an inlet. Roll me a perception check, please, all of those who have light. Or dark vision.
Does it count if I'm near Maresh with his light?
Yes, it does.
Is that perception?
Perception, yes. Vana with a natural 20.
I can see real good.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I
all
have so many eyes, y'all. So many eyes.
Right?
So, as Hayamo and Madigan both get up, as they start getting up to the northern part of this, they notice that there is massive scrapes and scratches and slashes. They also see a great deal of dried blood leaning from the bottom and going out towards the center of this room. It looked like a battle took place here.
Does it look like claw marks or something that was caused by maybe like a pointed weapon?
Because of what you had rolled before, I'm going to let you roll this again. So I'm either going to have this be just straight wisdom or straight investigation. Whatever's best for you.
Let's go with investigation.
Okay. You don't see any impact marks from any missiles. What you see is large slashes. And you also see what appears to be two very distinct claws. Also a bunch of crushed in stone, so maybe a whip of some kind. Something heavy and something dense.
There were a lot of different things that happened here.
If there was a battle here, Vimak could be in trouble. We should move faster.
And carefully. I'll move forward up Ivana.
Okay. You're more forward up by Ivana. Necro moves up. Hayamo behind.
Yep.
With Necro's stealth, do we have any idea that Necro is still behind us?
Yes.
Okay.
If you know what you're looking for, you can find it. If you don't know what you're looking for, it's hard to find.
Got it.
That's right. I forgot I was kind of being stealthy too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you're lit up by a bright torch next to you.
He's a little guy, though.
I'm still moving silently and everything. Keeping to the sides and stuff.
Vana, if you would, take the lead.
Sure thing. So we have to squeeze here. I was just quickly Googling to see if that was actually part of the rules, and yes, I can
you
squeeze
can do
into
that.
something.
You can squeeze.
Oh, thank
So,
the D&D gods. I didn't want to burn a wild shape for that. I was
so
thinking I'm gonna
as
park
you
myself
get
right
into here, you see a massive room. This room has a little bit of motes of light that are floating around. They look like small, maybe inferior Alphladen stones that were covered in a light cantrip. So this room is actually very well lit. You see a doorway to the south. This doorway is wide, and inside of the door, you see folded over on one side and barely there anymore, barely hanging on, is what looks like a large sigil. The sigil's made of iron, and it looks like it would fit in the door if you placed it in there.
Do we recognize the sigil?
Roll me a history check at advantage. Maresh and Madigan, you may roll me a wisdom check at advantage.
Is anything picking up with detect magic in this room is going to be my next question.
Yes, every one of those stones on the floor is magic. You're also noticing that the sigil is magic. Maresh, you look at that symbol, and the symbol is the same one that House Bliblio has on their robes.
I'll relay this information to the party.
Okay.
So it's like a key
on the
pass.
wall here?
What languages do you speak?
Common, Dragonic, Elvish, Infernal, and Primordial.
You're not able to read any of these, but roll me an intelligence check. You know that this one is in Dwarvish. There also appears to be a very specific roll of almost like a vellum or a parchment that has a writing utensil right next to it.
Can any of you speak Dwarvish, my friends?
I cannot.
Is there anything already written on the parchment?
There is.
I'll take it with us. We can have it translated later.
You try to pry it from it, but it appears to be a part of the pedestal. Madigan, you see that both that pedestal and the pedestal to its left are both magic.
Any particular school of magic?
Transmutation. Nope. Sorry. Divination.
Divination, got it. Okay.
All right, then let's proceed through this door.
Are you going to check the other one? Or just straight to the door?
Yeah, the other one.
Okay. This one you can read. This one is in Draconic. This one says, "Received the last shipment. These are not as easy to meld as the last. Do better next time. We are sending one of ours to manufacture the next shipment. This is the last time we're doing this for you, Raimi." Signed, Azzunakor, Anunnaki of the Amiri Confederacy.
I'll relay this to the party. I knew there was something shady going on with the Biblios.
Sending one of their own. I wonder what that means.
Can't be good, whatever it is.
Well,
With a sigil
Joey.
on the as well.
There's a sigil on the door. It's dangling from like a little part of the hook. You know that if you placed it back in, it would probably fit right into that door.
Do we want to investigate more before we activate what might be an obvious trap?
it would be a terrible place to put a door key. Right next to the locked door.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. Let's check out the rest of the facility.
Okay.
Okay.
Before we go, can I look over these spots that have divination magic and just see if there's anything else that I can try to understand about the magic?
You know that the magic is the exact same on both, even though they're in different languages. And the signature on them is very similar, so you believe it's the same type of spell. Roll me an Arcana check, please. These are scrolls of telescription. These are magic items that allow for messages to be transmitted to somebody else who owns the other set of the scroll of telescription. However,
doesn't
these
seem that
are the
they're-
hard versions that you can write forever, instead of the portable versions which you're familiar of.
Okay. So we can use these to send the message back. That is good to know.
Interesting. Then, in the one that's in Draconic, I'd like to write in Draconic, "I'm coming for you."
Okay. Maresh, roll me a D100. Are you going to roll higher or lower than me? Say it before you roll.
Lower.
I rolled an 80. Okay. As you write and as you're scribing across with the stylus, you see a little bit of and almost like a vibration. As you write down "I'm coming for you" in your handwriting, at the very, very top of this plinth, you see this ghastly face of a dark-scaled dragonborn. You're new, aren't you?
And if I am?
What is your name, brave one.
It is Maresh.
Aresh Kigal. You will know me as the Pontifact of all the Emiri. My children are there with you, aren't they not?
We ran into one of them.
And how was his hospitality?
About as well as you could expect.
I see the aftermath of his hospitality. It seems he did not love you enough to let you die. Don't worry. I will help. And you see it all, you see everything start to change around you. You see all of the lights in the room start to glow this bright red. And you start hearing and you watch as both of those scrolls start to burn in cinder.
I do believe I've set off an alarm.
I need for everybody to please roll me initiative.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh yes.
I didn't click my tracker.
No worries. I can always help with that.
Oh, whoops. So did I.
Totally fine. Hyamo. And Madigan. So I have Maresh, Necroignis, Hyamo, Madigan. Who am I missing? Vana.
Vana's down there with a 14.
Never mind.
I got a 27.
Hyamo got a 27?
Yes.
Woo! You fast.
Wow.
Uh-huh. I took alert. I've got +8 to my initiative.
Oh, nice.
Whoa!
You mean
Uh,
zooming?
Madigan?
13.
Okay, 13. And am I missing anybody else? I am not. So for anybody that's currently watching the stream, we are about to go into combat. If you have those trouble bubbles, you can use them to influence this fight. If you want to influence it in the positive way, go for it. If you want to influence it in the negative way, yes, that's so much good drama. But as this door that is in front of you starts to crumble and crinkle, you hear it. And you see 4 massive creatures on the other side waiting for you.
Oh.
Hyamo, as you're looking directly into the face of this massive, writhing snake. What is your first move?
I'm going to I'm going to throw a dart at it. Throw one
Okay,
of my
roll an
darts.
attack, please.
I don't know if that's sent or not. No, it didn't. Hold on. There
One
we
more
go.
No worries. I'm going to click that so it goes through. Nuzu, this is not a magic attack. Is this resistant or immune, or does it go through? It is immune to piercing attacks. Your dart bounces off its metal shell.
So obviously we hear the tank. So, guys, we might not be able to use blades on them.
All right. Are you going to move? Bonus action?
Bonus action, I will do nothing right now. I think I'm just going to stay right where I am.
Necroignis, it is now your turn.
That's a large. That's a a large creature, isn't it?
Huge.
Okay.
Osgood
Let's.
is next, followed by Vana, followed by Madigan.
Got it.
What would you like to do, Necro?
I'm going to move over here. Stay out of trouble for the moment.
Okay. Are you going to prepare an action?
No,
Got it.
not yet.
Nazgul. It is now your turn. If you wish to move, you may. If you wish to skip your turn, simply ping your token. You unfortunately cannot. The snake is a sentinel of the door. Nazgul's going to pass their turn. Vana.
All right, Vana is going to move over here and shoot a web.
Okay. Can you send the web to the VTT for me?
Yes, absolutely. And let me just check to see if we're stuck in crit land, like we were with the bear. And it seems like that was an 8, but is still showing up green. So do you want to
have on a feature right now with Beyond 20 that only sends in critical hits.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay,
you're
let
gonna
me
have
change
to you're gonna have to fix that. For now, just use the D20 dice and roll 20, and tell me what those additive numbers are.
Sure thing. Okay,
And
so
also too
one-
for the web, please copy and paste what web does and plop it into the roll 20 chat.
Sure thing. Okay. So that is a 10 plus, I think it was a 5 to hit. There it is. Yes, it was a 5 to hit. And let me pop this sucker into roll 20 chat.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
On a hit, the target is restrained by webbing. As an action, the restrained target can make a DC 12 strength check, bursting the webbing on a success. The webbing can also be attacked and destroyed AC 10, HP 5, vulnerability, fire damage, immunity to bludgeoning, poison, and psychic. Okay. So you are restrained, Nozu, because it is enough to hit your armor class. So, Evilimi just sent in what you need to look at, Vana.
Sure.
But until then, you moved a little bit. Do you want to move any more?
That's it.
Okay, got you. Nuzu is restrained. Madigan, it's now your turn.
I would like to drop my detect magic.
Okay, detect magic is
And-
dropped.
Instead, cast Shield of Faith
On who?
onto Maresh.
Shield of Faith on Maresh.
Still concentrating, and then I would like to cast Toll the Dead on Nuzu.
Okay, roll that cantrip.
Is it not rolling?
It's okay.
Sorry, technology.
It's the hardest part of D&D.
All right.
I always forget if it's wisdom or is it dex. What's the save? that they
It's
need?
wisdom.
So Nuzu, please
15.
roll a wisdom saving throw. If they don't have a wisdom saving throw, just roll me wisdom. And it's 1-5, you said, Madigan?
Yep.
15. It's a natural 1. So whatever that is, it's going to hit. It is a D8, I believe, of radiant damage.
It is 2d8.
Because you're level 5. That is correct.
Yep.
So roll me 2d8 of damage.
Of necrotic damage.
Of radiant damage. It hasn't taken any damage yet, so it cannot take necrotic.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
No worries. No, it has advantage on its save. So, okay. Thank you very much. It's still 13, so it still takes the damage. 8 points of radiant damage to Nuzu. Okay, Madigan, you've cast your bonus action. You've cast your action. Are you going to move?
I'm going to stay right here for right now.
You got it. Akrikra. Ekrika. Are you going to move? Skipping that turn. Ebaum. It's now your turn. Nuzu is next, followed by Maresh, Hayamo, Necroignis. Yes, it can. That door to the south has not been opened yet. And Madigan's dog seems to know when things are about to get real bad.
Really does.
It can hear it. It can hear it through the Twitch thing. I also saw that you did make a character for your dog, which, by the way,
I absolutely did.
he caught it. Okay, Ebaum is going to stay put. Nuzu, are you going to try to get out of the restraint? Or are you going to do something else? It's a 9 strength check, so unfortunately Nuzu is not able to get out of the restraint. Bonus action for Nuzu? Is there anything you can do? If not, please ping your token. Okay, we're gonna ignore that wisdom save. It just came through. So Nuzu is going to skip their turn. Maresh.
I'm not afraid to die. I'm going to move right here in front of them. And because they are in a straight line, I'm going to, for the first time, use a 3rd level spell slot to cast Lightning Bolt.
All right, Lightning Bolt is going through. I need a dexterity saving throw from Ebaum at advantage, and Nuzu, I believe, just at a straight roll. Ebaum saves with a natural 20. And Nuzu, you are restrained, so I believe that means that you have disadvantage, but you already have advantage on magic, so I believe it's just a straight roll. I believe. I may be wrong about that. 17. So they both will save. They both take 11 points of lightning damage, as long as they're not immune, because I don't have every monster memorized. Working on it. Okay. Maresh, pounding out a 3rd level spell, going straight through Nuzu and Ebaum. Hayamo, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm going to come in basically right to the doorway, right here to the
Be about
one
right
who's
there.
About right there. Okay.
Mhm.
So then I'm assuming I'm within range of Nozu to strike.
Before you do that,
Okay.
Knowledge Domain just put in release the archers as a stream. She turned into trouble bubbles to release the archers. So I have to roll a d20. If it's a natural 20, it's a critical hit on all the other creatures. If it's 10 or above, it hits just the monsters. If it's 9 or below, it hits everybody. If it's natural 1, it hits just the party. 16, it hits the monsters. 1d8 of damage. All monsters take 4 points of damage.
Let's go.
All
Thank you,
right.
Knowledge Domain.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Knowledge
All right,
Domain
so-
doing some fun stuff.
Again, I'm assuming I just want to get within range of Nozu,
Okay.
and then I'm going to, gosh, I don't know if my scimitar will work, but I'll take a slash with my scimitar.
Okay. Roll an attack.
And where did I just put my character sheet? There you are.
Hopefully it's on a computer.
Yeah. I
A
just
20
moved it
to
my
hit. A
text
20
sheet.
does hit. 4 points of slashing damage. Because you are a Kensei, it is considered a magical weapon. It will have resistance against it, but you do damage to it. So you do see it sink in.
Don't believe it becomes magic until 6th level.
Then nothing happens, and you're very disappointed.
Okay. And then I guess for my bonus action, I will just do my unarmed strike, and I will palm heal, so it would be bludgeoning
Okay.
instead of piercing like with that claw. So
Gotcha.
I will
Roll
do
2 attacks.
unarmed.
7 will not hit.
Okay. And then I
Or sorry.
believe.
You didn't do flurry of blows. You just did the offhand attack, so that's just a 7.
Oh. Yeah, bonus action. Use my bonus action for the unarmed strike. I wasn't going to use flurry.
No worries. Okay, so that's that.
Yep.
That is your full turn. Necro, it is now your turn.
All right.
Nazgul on deck, then Vana, then Madigan. Necro, did you hear me?
Oh, they're moving.
Oh, okay.
And they've pinged.
Necro should be able to hear me.
I do.
Are you skipping?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm waiting.
Nazgul, it is now your turn. Do you want to do anything? Skipping. Vana, it's now your turn.
Oh, this is tricky. I think I'm gonna pass as well.
Okay. Madigan, it's now your turn.
All right, I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon
Okay.
Do it.
at third
Spiritual
level.
weapon, and what is your spiritual weapon?
It is the mace with the different phases of the moon all around the top.
Right.
Ooh.
I do have
Remember, I
that.
sent it to you, but okay, I wasn't sure if I had.
Oh, dang. You did send it to me. I don't know if I have it right now.
That's okay.
I think we've just been using this one for right now.
Totally works.
So, okay, so I'm going to put this in. 9 points of damage does hit. Or, sorry, 18 does hit. 9 points of damage. You cast it at 3rd level. Woo!
Yep. And then for my action, I'd like to use Sacred Flame.
Okay.
On
Dexterity
PC.
saving throw, which is just a straight roll, because they are restrained. Where are you, chicken nuggets? There you are.
Oh.
A 7. It fails, so it is going to take 18 total points of damage. Okay.
18 damage.
18 total points of damage. Nuzu is looking like it's falling apart.
I'm gonna move in a little bit closer. Okay.
Okay.
That's my turn.
This is such a epic. Well, I'm gonna screenshot this. No, I can't. Hang on. I'll just screenshot it when I look back at the VOD. Ekrikra. Or sorry, Ekrika. Followed by Ebom, Nuzu, and Maresh. Solid walls, that is correct. Pass the turn. Ebom. It's going to move over. It's going to get over a small hole. Nuzu. You're still restrained, but you have Haimo right in front of you. If you want to make that attack, you can make it a disadvantage. Haimo, does a 10 hit your armor class?
No. AC's 15.
Okay. One moment. Card of Inspiration is being used. Roll again. Nub. It's lower. It's a 9. So that card worked in your favor there, Haimo.
Whew.
Evil Emu is going to use his card so that you can bite. Just get with this Yu-Gi-Oh! You bastard. All right. Roll again. Yeah, go for it, Nubs. Roll one more time. This one's a 19.
Okay,
Reroll.
yeah, it's
Wait. Who's saying reroll?
Me.
Okay. Nubs, roll again. Good lord. Okay. It's a 20 with way more damage this time.
Can we get an oof in chat, boys?
Screw it. I'll use my card.
Oh,
Roll again.
Jesus. This keep happening. I limit. Well, never mind. I limit them. So
There's
it's
only
totally
so
fine.
many.
There's only so many. Okay, this one's a natural 1.
Let's go.
So this one
All
doesn't.
right.
This one doesn't hurt. This one doesn't hit anybody. Good lord, you guys. But that's that. Nuzu is still there, not doing anything really. Maresh, it's now your turn.
Where'd
Where'd the other one go?
Eh? That's a good question.
Oh, Lord. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to move right here so I don't have to worry about hitting Hayamo. I will hit with a 2nd level magic missile.
Okay. Roll an attack. Okay, that is 3, 8, 13, 15 points of damage. How do you want to do this?
I want to blast his head clean off.
Schmoove off. And as you do, you just watch this little cobra head just fall over on one side. He is dead.
Excellent.
Bonus action?
No, I will just move over here.
Okay. Nuzu is considered rough terrain. So it's actually going to take double the amount of movement to get over Nuzu because it is a mass of writhing, snaky metal bits. Just so that you guys are aware. Unfortunately, for you all, the Nazgûl and Akrikra are not affected by it. Hayamo, it is now your turn.
Well, let's see here. I don't see the other snake, right?
You don't.
You know what
Okay.
happened with it?
It moved.
I kind of wanted to... so it'd be what, 10, 20, 30 movement for me to get past Nozu, it looks like?
Yes.
Alright, so there's 30, and then I've got 15 left, so I'm going to go right here. And I'm going to... Does Nazgûl look like he has the same metallic skin?
It does not. This one looks to be made of flesh.
Slash with my scimitar for my attack, my action. Actions, scimitar.
19 will hit his armor class. It's going to do 4 points of damage. He is going to respond by attacking you back with the 15 to hit.
Matches my AC.
You're going to take 13 points of slashing damage against you.
Counterattacks?
Yep.
Oh.
17. Oops. Oh, here we go. 17. There. Okay. This might end up killing me, but I'm gonna. You know what? No, I'm gonna.
Nubs, why are you sending in 3 more? Gotcha. Oh, gotcha. All right. So she sent in 3 attacks. The first one is the counterattack, correct? Can you type that in, yay or nay? Okay, the first one is the counterattack, so that's real. The other 2, don't freak out, chat. Those are fine. Just a slip of the mouse.
2 unarmed strikes is a bonus. I'm going to Flurry of Blows. Use a key point and do Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
So 2 more.
Hayamo, you get a healing yodel, which is a 1d4.
Nice.
2 points of healing onto you. 8, unfortunately, will not hit its armor class. Roll one more time.
Okay.
17 will. 6 points of damage.
Oh.
Is Nazgul resistant to anything? Don't think he is. If the counter is a reaction, then you've already used your reaction. Copy that. Okay, Nubs, if it says that it is not a reaction, then yes, you get to roll again. Was it no to immune? No. No, it is a reaction. Was no to immune or resistance. Got it. Okay, I'm going to pop this up on my screen as well. It did use its reactions called Unbridled Fury against you, so it did use it up. Haimo, that is your turn?
Yep.
Yes?
Yes.
Necro, it is now your turn.
Yep. Fun stuff. All right. Technology is not liking me today. No, that's not my character. That'd be why. All right.
What would you like to do?
Will that give me line of sight on to the one down on the...
You're in a wall right now, so you need to take one step to your right. It would
That
give
give
you
me line of sight?
It would give you line of sight, but I would need for you to roll another stealth check.
I'm not worried about stealth right now.
Okay.
So we're dropping stealth. And we're going to go off with... second level of magic missile at second level.
Okay, click that 3 more times and just make sure that you only expend that many just one spell slot. It's one of the things with D&D Beyond and Beyond 20. So click it 2 more times. You have to send in 1 cast per missile. It's just the way it works. It
And
happens.
so that should be...
If it's a second level, you need 1 more missile.
Okay.
Thank you. So 5, 9, 12, 16 on which one?
Ekreta?
Okay. 1, 6. Force damage that never misses. Ouch! Okay, Necro.
And that's it.
Nazgul. What are you going to do? Attacks on Haimo. 26 to hit with its bite.
Oh yeah.
17 to hit with his greatsword.
Yeah, both will hit.
You take 22 points of damage.
Okay.
That is the end of Nazgul's turn. Vana.
Alright, Vana's gonna move down here. 3, 4. And
You being a spider are not affected by rough terrain.
okay, fantastic. So let's stand atop this nice snaky corpse and try to web up Nazgul. So I have to roll for a recharge. Also, I was able to find what I had done wrong when
Okay.
I was exploring the
I see it.
plugin, so
Awesome.
I turned auto crit off. Yeah.
Thank you kindly. I'm going back up and I'm looking for what you sent in for its web. You have to roll a d6 for me. If you get a 5 or a 6, then you get it back.
Okay, yes, okay, I see that. I was hoping I was rolling for the recharge with what I clicked, but I did not. Oh, there you go, it's a 5.
Okay, it's recharged. You can use it if you wish.
Wait, I'm launching it at Nazgul.
Okay, is there a range on that?
It's
Meaning,
60, it's a 30 to 60 range.
Evil
So
Emu
30
is going to
short.
use an inspiration card to re-roll the recharge.
You
Where is he
would.
hiding them?
You
He
would.
keeps buying them. He saves up his channel points. I mean, he's just
Ugh.
so incredible at being such a loyal viewer that he's going to f***ing murder all of you. Which is why I said tactics.
And
Evil
still there
Emu
will be
is
no
one of the
bad
Ravenous. I know.
Rerolling a d6.
Yep,
Who does
you rolled
that?
a 4. All right,
Who
so
does that?
you do not have that available to you anymore.
Dear Gary Gygax. No, I'm
Oof.
fine. I'm fine. That's it. I'm done. My turn.
Right to a dead guy.
Oh wait,
Madigan, it is not.
Necro Ignis redeemed another inspiration card to re-roll that again.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Well,
He just said he wanted it to be on himself.
No, I don't want to revolt.
Okay, never mind.
You've activated my trap card.
Do it again.
It's another 4. Thank you, though. Oh, jeez.
Good effort.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So you only made a movement action. You didn't make an action. Do you want to move again? Do you want to do something else?
Oh, it's true. Yeah. Let me get right up in a Krika with a good hair
Hold.
space
Stay.
with the dash action. No, stay.
Stay.
Oh.
So
Well, how about
it's too late, man.
It's too late. Yeah. No
Didn't-
metagaming. Yeah. Okay. I'm right here.
No, you can. It's just you already said it.
Yeah, I already said it.
We're good.
Okay, Madigan, it is now your turn.
Can I use a bonus action as my action?
Unfortunately, no. Most times you could, but it depends on what you're trying to do.
So what I was trying to do was use my spiritual weapon attack as the bonus action, and then do a heal, which is healing word as a bonus action, and I was hoping to use it as my action, or vice versa.
I'm sorry, you're not going to be able to do that because they're both
Totally
specifically
okay.
stated as written that they need to be bonus actions.
No problem. I would like to move. I move across Nuzu.
Yes, every square that you move across is 10 feet of movement.
Okay.
He is considered difficult terrain to anybody who's not doesn't have like spider climb or fly or blight on their feet.
Okay, so I think I can only get there. I have 30 feet of movement, and I just moved 5.
Okay.
From there, can I cast healing word toward Hayamo?
Yes, you can. 8 points of healing towards Hayamo. Do you have
And
an
then-
action you would like to use?
You know what? Let's just go ahead and try to do a Sacred Flame on Nazgul.
Okay, Nazgul is going to get a little bit of cover because he's just behind the corner from you. So he's going to get a +2 to his save. So Nazgul, roll me a dexterity saving throw, and you're going to get a +2 to this. Also advantage. All right. Yes, also advantage. 17. Madigan, I believe that beats your DC.
It does, yeah.
Okay, so 17 plus 2, 19. Okay, Ekrika, it's now your turn. Hey, baby. Roar and Rush, Hayamo. Okay, it is going to totally bypass you, Vana, getting an attack of opportunity on you. So,
Oh yeah, that's my favorite.
Vana, go ahead and take an attack. It's a 7 to hit Ekrika's armor class, which does not hit, unfortunately.
I miss critical. Sorry.
Okay. Flanking, that is true. Ebelimu does a bite. Does a 13-inch armor class Hayamo?
No.
Okay. It's gonna make another. It's gonna make a great sword attack at advantage. 7 points of slashing damage. Sorry, 16 to hit. Does it hit?
Hits. Yeah.
7 points of slashing damage. E-bomb. Distance. Nuzu is dead. I'm just going to take them out of the initiative. Okay. Moresh, it is now your turn.
All right, because I don't know where the other big boy went, we're gonna get some extra defense out here. I'm gonna use the bag of tricks.
Okay. What are you getting out of the bag of tricks?
That is an 8.
Getting out an ape. Okay. Where's that baboon I got last time? It's around here somewhere. The baboon. You get a baboon. You don't get an ape today.
And
What do you,
there's his
what do you want
HP.
its name to be?
Billy.
Billy. It is controllable by you and by me. Its HP is 21. You're going to have to tell me what his armor class is, okay?
Okay.
Just-
and for the
just-
bonus action, I'll tell him to go search for the other snake.
Okay. And he starts running.
And then that'll be all for me.
Hayamo, it is now your turn.
I'm hurt. I'm going to let's see, action. I need to take the disengage action. I need to get out.
Okay.
So I'm gonna disengage. That does not give them the attack of opportunity, right?
As you take the disengage action, you try to duck out of there. You see each one of them. They have the sentinel feat. They're both going to get attacks against you. They're going to be regular attacks, but they are going to get attacks against you. Does a 15 hit your armor class?
Ties.
The second one is a 9. You cannot move. Your speed is reduced to 0.
Okay.
I believe. Give me a second. I need to look up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sentinel reduces the speed to 0
Yep.
on a opportunity attack.
Okay, thank you. And the damage is 12 points of damage.
I'm unconscious.
Hayamo must now start making death saving throws. Necro Ignis' turn. I just saw a move. Thunderwave. In a 15-foot cube.
Targeting both of them. Negating Hamano.
Okay, gotcha. And that is an evocation spell?
That is an evocation spell.
Awesome. Okay. Healing Yodel from Arsenio onto Hayamo. 4 points of healing onto Hayamo. You no longer need to make death saving throws, but you are prone.
Okay.
Necro, and that is a DC 14 Constitution save from Nazgul and Ekrika. You make
Yes.
them both at advantage. Nazgul fails and is going to take the full 10. Ekrika passes with 2 20s. And I believe only takes 5. Is that correct?
Plus that's, yeah, never mind.
Okay.
Never mind, I screwed that up.
No worries. So quick question. Was the Constitution save just to halve the damage? Or
Yes.
Does something else happen?
So on the failed save is pushed.
How far are they pushed?
10 feet.
10 feet. Okay, he gets slammed up into a wall. Okay, Necro Ignis, that is your action, movement, bonus action?
And that's my bonus. We're going to, yeah, that's it.
Okay, Nazgul, it's now your turn. It's going after Hayamo again. 2 attacks at advantage because Hayamo is prone. $19 to hit and 24 to hit.
Both hit.
Okay, how many hit points did you have? 4?
4.
Okay, the first one takes you down. The second one
Oops.
drops you to 2 failed death saving throws because it is a critical hit. So you're at 2 failed death saves.
Okay.
Vana. Now your turn.
I'm gonna bite it. I swear I'm gonna bite it.
Roll me a d6.
Oh, the bite doesn't take a recharge.
You still got to roll the recharge to see if you get it back for the option.
Oh,
It's
good
just
call.
something that
Good call.
yeah, it's just something that you have to remember to do every turn.
We'll do. And it's gone. That's fair. That's fine. Because
Okay.
I'm gonna bite it.
It's a 19 to hit, which does hit. I need a Constitution saving throw from Ekrika. Does it have resistance? Does not. It does not make this at advantage. Vana, the poison is from just being a spider, right?
Yeah, spider poison.
Okay, you're gonna take resistant to poison though, so it is gonna take 11 points of damage total. Okay. Vana, do you bonus action? Anything else?
No, that's me.
Okay.
Oh no, I take that back. I would like to rage. Oh no, I should rage before my next turn. So yeah, I'll save that.
Okay. Counterattack. Okay. And attack onto Evil Emu. I don't believe that was at advantage for that attack, but I may be wrong. Is there a reason why it was? Make one. Oh, yep. Unbridled Fury is at advantage. So that is a 15 to hit on Vana.
That's a hit.
12 points of slashing damage. Okay. Vana, that's a little bit of movement. Are you going to move any more?
Nope.
Madigan, it's now your turn.
I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Word at 2nd level
Okay.
to Hayamo.
Okay. Hayamo gets 11 points of healing and is... sorry, that's the dead marker. That's not what the one I meant.
Oh, my heart.
He is back up. You are still prone, so you'll need to get up on your turn, Hayamo, but you are still up.
Okay.
And then
Ekrika- Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was going to say, and then to Ekrika, I'd like to use my action for Toll the Dead. Is Ekrika missing any hit points?
Yes. Quite a few. Ekrika, you get not resistance, but the magic resistance does activate, so you get to make this wisdom save at advantage. A 14, he takes the full damage, so 13 points of necrotic damage. Ekrika is looking bloody.
All right, then I'm just going to use
Healing
the movement.
Yodel from Horsenio again.
Nice.
4 more points to Hayamo for healing. Ekrika is going to keep wailing on Hayamo. These attacks are at advantage because he's prone. First one's a 21, 6 points of piercing damage. The second one is a 19, 10 points of slashing damage.
I'm unconscious again.
Okay, he's up and he's down. He gets knocked down, he gets back up again.
Right.
Never going to keep him down.
Mm-hmm. And Ekrika is going to move or stay put? Staying put. E-Bomb. It is now your turn. Are you going to do anything? Much closer hissing. Okay. Ta-dum! Burrowing through the doors, he is going to go over top and try to bite at Madigan Vaughn. 24 to hit.
That hits.
I need a con save from you. 9 points of piercing damage. You unfortunately fail, so you are going to take the 9. And the effect is... can you please send it into the VTT for me? Random 1 to 3. So roll me a d6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Me?
No, that's to... Another healing yodel went through. Looks like a 5. What is that effect, Evil Emu? A healing yodel just went through to Hayamo again. 3 points of healing. Hayamo, you are not unconscious yet again. This is the worst concussion you have ever had. And probably ever will.
Because I'm probably not going to make it through combat.
Madigan, you are paralyzed until the end of your next turn.
Okay. Do I have to make any rolls for concentration for the effect that I had on Maresh? What was
Yes,
that?
you do, and I need to look up paralysis to see if you just automatically fail that check. Paralyzed. Is that another healing yodel on Hayamo?
Yes, it is.
Man, my
Yep.
community loves you.
Apparently.
One
cute
more
little-
point. It's 1 more point. So that's
Save
good.
the cute little bunny.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw anyway, Madigan, please.
Yeah, I like my
You-
little bunny.
You automatically fail Strength and Dex saving throws, but you're fine. Other than that. And
And
any attacks that are melee against you are critical hits.
And does Warcaster do anything with the Constitution? Oh no, I succeeded, right?
You did succeed, so
Okay.
that's fine. You're still paralyzed, but other than that, you're good to go. Maresh, it's now your turn.
All right, and just one quick thing. In the Twitch chat, Horsenio asked, did Billy not notice the snake moving past him? I'm assuming the answer is no, because he was like in the
Assuming
wall.
the answer is no, because the Iron Cobra is able to move through the walls.
Got it. That's why. Yep.
It can burrow.
All right. So we're gonna use the bag of tricks again.
Okay. You do have friends dying, I'm just saying.
That one is a tiger.
A tiger? 1 second, I have a perfect one for this. What size creature is that? You look it up for me?
That is a large beast.
A large beast, huh? Okay.
Ah! Oh God! Oh, I just saw it pop up on Roll20. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Terrifying.
My God.
The next attack on Vana is at advantage.
With a
Lion. No, tiger.
with a hearty whistle, I tell Tiger and Billy, attack the snake.
You only get one. Marash.
Oh,
You
just
get
one?
one or the other.
Then it'll be lion or tiger, whatever his name is.
Okay. Just getting you control. Give me a moment. There you go. Tiger goes down. Roll the attack for the tigers, whatever that may be. 41 hit points on that tiger. Nice. He's a hardy boy. 19 to hit. It does hit. It is 7 points of piercing halved because it is resistant to all of that, or no, immune. So unfortunately, nothing happens.
Oh, okay.
It bites down hard, but no dice.
That'll be all from me. Okay.
Okay, Hayamo, you are prone. You need to use half your movement in order to stand up, if that's something that you want to do.
And can I scream wait or hold?
No, it's their turn. Hayamo, if you want to stand up.
Is it half because I'm a monk? Because I have 45 as a monk.
It's always half when you're getting up from prone. So
Okay.
we'll round it down, though. We'll just say it's 20. So you'll
20,
still have
okay.
25 feet of movement. You
25
remember
feet
that
of
they
movement.
have Sentinel, so if you try to disengage again, they're going to both get attacks on you. But if you try to just go all
Disengage
out...
doesn't allow them disengage doesn't allow opportunity attacks. Sentinel still works
Sentinel
past that?
supersedes
Okay.
Sentinel
disengage.
supersedes it.
Okay. I couldn't remember. Just making sure. You said Akrika is looking pretty bad.
If you attack Akrika with your full turn, you will get advantage because you're flanking with Vana, who is an ally.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm gonna do that. Might as well go down swinging. Slicing with my scimitar.
All right. 17 does hit. 8 points of damage.
Get it.
Counterattack coming at you. It is a 20 to hit.
Hits.
You take 15 points of slashing damage.
Down again.
Okay, that is the end of your turn. Necroignis, it is now your turn.
Alright, fun stuff. We will, once again, go off with Thunderwave.
Okay, Thunder Wave against Nazgul, Akrika. Both of you make Constitution saving throws at advantage. Akrika saves with a natural 20, and Nazgul fails again. It's going to take the full 11 points.
And pushed.
And pushed, and Akrika is going to just take 5. Akrika's looking rough. Movement, bonus action?
Bonus action, I'm casting Magic Weapon. Or no, I
Is
can't
Magic
cast
Weapon
Magic
a
Weapon.
numbered
Never.
spell?
Yes, never mind, I can't.
Alright, no worries. Nazgul, it's your turn. Okay, 2 attacks against Hayamo. The first one is a 20 to hit. And the second one just hits. Hayamo. As you see Nazgul coming above you with his massive sword, you watch down in the last moments of your life. He slices straight down, cutting you from shoulder to hip. Hayamo was just about to meet the Reaper, but the Chevalier Battalion runs in as fast as possible, picking Hayamo up, grabbing him, bringing him back to the caravan. And the Chevalier Battalion coin that was left available saved Hayamo from meeting the Reaper. Hayamo, Ryunjin, unfortunately you're not going to be able to contribute too much more to the rest of the session. Hayamo did fall. Hayamo will be scarred, but Hayamo lives to see another day. So thank you very, very much to the community who was able to play enough marbles on stream to get that. And cheers, Hayamo. You fell, but you live. Nazgul, you are going to increase this number here on the Ravenous kill counter. And Vana, it is now your turn, as you are flanked by Nazgul.
There's only one thing a barbarian could do at a time when their party member falls, and that's go into a rage.
You rage.
So that's step 1.
That's your bonus action.
I'm gonna roll that d6 because now I know that something I gotta do. That's a 2, and I'm gonna bite Nazgul for what they did to my bunny buddy.
Okay, you bite Nazgul. It's an 11 to hit. Does not hit Nazgul's armor class. But you are now raging. Madigan, it is now your turn.
I
You
am
see-
paralyzed.
That is true. You are paralyzed.
sorry.
This is now the end of your turn. You are no longer paralyzed. Ekrika, it is now your turn. Attacking Vana at advantage. 23 to hit with a bite.
Hits.
26 to hit with a greatsword. You take 6 points of piercing damage from the bite, halved to 3. You take 10 points of slashing damage from the sword, halved to 5. So 8 points total.
Okay, great. I'm still a spider.
E-Baum, it is now your turn. Madigan is no longer paralyzed. Still going to attack Madigan. It's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Constitution saving throw DC 13. You take 4 points of piercing damage regardless. You fail your Constitution save. I also need for you to make another Constitution save for maintaining concentration on Maresh's thing. Dang it.
Shield of Faith.
Thank you.
Thank you. I forgot what it was too.
You are confused. On your next
Okay.
turn, you must use an action to make one weapon attack against a random creature it can see within 30 feet of you, using whatever weapon it has in hand and moving beforehand if necessary to get in range. If it's holding no weapon, it makes an unarmed strike. If no creature is visible within 30 feet, it takes its dash action. Madigan, roll me a d4. The Cobra is 1-2, Necroignis is 3-4. Okay, it's Necroignis. So, E-Bomb, are you going to move? I don't think you really can. It'll be tricky. All right, Maresh, it is now your turn.
Alrighty. I'm going to move over just a little bit. If I take this angle to use my lightning bolt, will I hit Vana?
Yes.
Since it's right on the corner? That's
Yes.
what I thought. Alright, that's fine. I will instead... No, not fine like I'm fine with hitting him. I'm just gonna use second
Vana, I
level
need
magic.
for you to please roll me a dexterity saving throw because Maresh is going to stab you in the back. Go for it, bud.
No, no.
Fun.
I'm using a second level magic missile on the snake boy.
Gotcha. Okay. Roll me 4 bolts. Four, 9, 12, 17 points onto the E-Bomb. And it just takes the damage. Okay,
And
Maresh,
then-
bonus action?
I'll command the tiger to attack.
Okay, roll an attack. It hits, but it does no damage because it is still immune.
Alright, that's it.
Okay, Necro, it is now your turn.
Operating blessing for sneak attack
Okay.
with my rapier.
Okay, roll an attack, please.
Should be at advantage. Am I correct?
Yes, at advantage. Hold down left shift and it'll send at advantage. Perfect. Rapier sends 7 points of piercing damage, 3 points of sneak attack. Is he resistant? I forget.
And I am immune to damage till the end of next turn.
What did you use?
Blessing of the Raven Queen.
Neat. Okay, you are now immune for a little bit. It does take its reaction to attack you. However, you are immune to all damage.
Resistant.
So
correct.
regardless,
Resistant to all damage.
resistant, you take 5 points of damage because it's an 18 to hit.
Right.
Okay, but Nazgul takes 10 points of damage. Nazgul, it is now your turn. Nazgul's holding that big old sword, mouth full of all of Hayamo's delicious rabbit blood. And what will Nazgul do next? Move all of the characters a little bit northeast? How did that happen?
They're coordinating.
No worries, I'll fix it.
Got blown back.
I think one of you guys may have grouped together. There's a key that you could hit that groups things together. So not a problem. Somebody must have just been able to move them on the Ravenous. No big deal. Nazgul is going to move over and try to attack Madigan.
Does he provoke?
He will provoke an attack of opportunity from you, Necro. Madigan, 22 to hit and a 9 to hit.
22 hits, 9 does not.
5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And 8 will unfortunately not hit Nazgul's armor class. Okay. That is Nazgul's turn. Vana, it's now your turn.
Vanna's gonna go for that recharge first.
Okay.
They get it.
You
they
get
get
it.
their web back, and they're going to. I hate having options. I'm gonna bite Nazgul.
Okay. 23 to hit. It will hit. You are going to get a single greatsword attack at advantage. 22 to hit you, Vana, which is going to do 10 points of damage. No worries, it just double clicks. That's part of just what it does. Yes?
On her confusion, on Madigan's confusion roll, does she check when she gets hit with the confusion spell or when she makes the attack?
It checks so that I know where she needs to go before, because I'm not sure what what monsters and what creatures are going to do. So she's going to pretty much attack whoever's closest to her, because it does matter, like, distance.
That's what I'm saying. That's where I was the closest target, and she rolled for one to pick a target, so that's why I was asking.
They're not going to come down and try to rush you. Vana, how did you get over there?
I am now a Kalishtar again. Because the
Oh, okay.
Great Sword got me down, yeah.
Okay, so you're now a Kalishtar.
Sorry, I was doing the math and I wanted to let you get your words out before I announced that.
Ah, gotcha. Thank you very much.
Right.
You got it.
Okay, so Madigan will attack Nazgul because it's towards the south. So Vana turns back, takes the bite. Sorry. Nazgul, I need a Constitution saving throw, please. For the spider, does the Constitution save if they fail? Does it do anything?
No.
Okay, it's just... Do they take the poison damage, or do they take half the poison damage?
Oh, it's half on a successful, sorry.
Okay, so they're going to take
Yeah.
1/4 because they did save. So it's 10
Okay.
points of piercing plus 13 halved is 6 plus half of that is... so 13 total points of damage. Okay, Madigan, you must make a melee attack against Nazgul.
Okay, so I don't pursue Necro.
You do not pursue Necro, no. It
Okay.
was northwest, east, south. And he
Got
was
it.
just the one that was south.
Okay, so I'm gonna make an attack with my Cudgel of Reach.
1 second. I want to see if Nazgul already made an attack. Nazgul, you don't get another reaction. So this one is actually not going to get a reaction from you. Cudgel of Reach will hit, and it is a magic item. Does that matter? It doesn't. 5 points of damage. And Nazgul's looking real bloody.
Does the confusion affect anything else with, like, attacks, bonus attacks? Am I still able to make a bonus attack?
Let me go up and read that really quick, because that's a very specific thing. Must use its action to make one weapon attack against a random creature it can see within 30 feet of it, which we already randomized, using whatever weapon it has in hand and moving beforehand if necessary to get in range. If it's holding no weapon, it makes an unarmed strike. If no creature is visible, it doesn't say anything about bonus action. So do you want to use that spiritual weapon to go and whack Nazgul?
Yes, I do.
Go for it.
Right. I'm gonna move that a little bit closer.
You can also flank.
Yes, but I already did the thing. I will remember that for next time. Thank you,
No
DM.
worries. Okay, so 11 to hit um, does not hit, unfortunately. Okay,
Okay.
Akrika, it's now your turn. It's going to get up. It's going to try to smack around Vana. E-bombs on deck, followed by Maresh, Nekorignis, Nazgul. 26 to hit Vana and 18 to hit.
They both do.
5 halved to 2, 9 halved to 4. Total damage 6 points.
All right.
E-bomb. It's now your turn. Attack against Madigan at advantage. It's 20 to hit.
Yep.
I need for you to make another Constitution save. You're going to take 7 points of piercing damage. You do save. Evelemia, did you buy another one?
Not that I saw. Oh, he literally just
You
put it
literally
in.
just bought one. Okay. Reroll your Constitution saving throw, Madigan.
Okay.
This is why the nouveau riche were not liked. You failed the Constitution save. Roll me a d6, please, E-bomb. A 4. I believe you're confused again.
You said D6?
It's already
Oh,
been
no.
rolled by Eveline.
Sorry.
Okay, so Madigan, roll me a d4. If you go in this direction, the closest would be either of them, so you may choose on your next turn which one you'd like to smack.
Okay.
Maresh, it is now your turn.
Alrighty. For my chromatic orb, would I be able to hurl it like over or past Madigan to hit Nazgul?
Oh, sure.
Alright. So I'm going to use a sorcery point to twin spell this, and
Okay.
I'll send one at E-bomb and one at Nazgul.
Got it. Okay, E-bomb is gonna. You must roll before you roll this. So don't roll it just yet. I have to check their page because they're very specific.
Oh.
Da-da-da-da. I think you have to make one of these at disadvantage. Can E-bomb please check if Maresh has to make this attack at disadvantage, or is it just saving throws? I'm pretty sure it is just saving throws, but I might be wrong. Thank you very much, Ravenous. Against saving throws, that's it. So both of these attacks are just normal straight attacks. One against Nazgul,
Alright.
one against E-bomb.
And these are second level.
Nice. Pew pew. What's the element? Acid.
Acid damage to both.
Gross. A 10 and a 12. Unfortunately, neither one of those are going to hit.
Alright, I'm going to use my card to reroll that 10.
Okay. First one's going to E-bomb, so he's going to roll it again. 24 to hit, 17 points of acid damage. Yes, that does schmack him.
Let's go.
Well, Evilemu, the only reason that we complain is because you've re-rolled like 4 times. I'm just really happy that you're just such a good supporter of the stream. That's all. Super happy. Okay, so that's that. Bonus action? Or was
I'll
the bonus
tell
action to
Ty-
twin the spell?
No. No, that's a normal thing I can do. It's only a bonus action when I use it to regain spell slots.
Got it.
But my bonus action, I will tell Tiger to get in between me and E-Bomb.
Yep. Okay. Necroignis, it is now your turn.
Get him.
All right.
Nazgûl is on his last legs.
To be able to go 1, 2, 5, 6 without provoking.
Mm-hmm.
And just for fun.
Another Thunder Wave. Okay. Constitution saving throws at advantage from Ekrika and Nazgûl. Ekrika saves with the 23. Nazgûl saves with the 24. So they're only going to take 2 points of thunder damage. Bonus action?
Casting Expeditious Retreat.
Is Thunder Wave a leveled spell?
No, it's a level 1 spell.
Then you're not able to cast Expeditious Retreat as a bonus action because it's also a leveled spell.
Oh.
You can only cast a cantrip if you cast a leveled spell.
We will cast Thunderclap then.
Okay. Is that a bonus action spell?
It is a... No, it's not. Sorry, this is a lot more confusing than I'm used to.
No worries. That's one thing that makes the sorcerers so crazy powerful is that they can use a meta magic feat
Right.
called Quicken spell that lets them just pew 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 pew.
This is why I usually play a barbarian.
Yeah. Ah! Whack! Whack! Take it! Next turn. Repeat.
Okay.
Yes.
Necro, is that it?
Yes.
Got it. Nazgûl, it is now your turn. Okay. An attack on Madigan. 26 to hit.
That hits.
12 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Second attack is the Greatsword. 17 to hit.
That does hit.
8 points of slashing damage.
I am down.
Okay. Madigan is down. Loses concentration. Maresh, you no longer have the Shield of Faith.
Gotcha.
Nazgûl, are you going to move? Not going to move. Vana, it is now your turn.
All right, so I'm gonna toss a yodel at Madigan.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
1d4 goes through. 1 point of healing, Madigan. You are back up. You are prone,
It's the
but
only
you
one that
are
matters.
alive.
Whew, thank
All
you.
right. So I'm gonna wild shape into a Deinonychus.
Can you spell that
Right.
and put that into chat for me? Because I'm going to have to go on Google.
Yeah, I would love to. So here's how it's spelled. Now you might not have ever seen one before, but there's a spirit of one that's living inside Vana. Kalashars, you know how they are. So yeah, it's kind of like a feathery dinosaur deal with a bunch of attacks and their multi-attack.
Oh,
It's a raptor.
It's a raptor.
It's like a smooth raptor.
It's
Yeah.
what raptors actually look like.
It's like you versus the raptor she tells you not to worry about. I'm the raptor she tells you not to worry about.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Clever Vana.
Nope, it's just saving the web page. 1 second. I'll get it in just a minute.
Sure
But
thing.
you become that thing, and you do the thing.
Great. So I'm going to multi-attack Could I get flanking on Nazgul? No, yeah, because Madigan is at 1. So could I get flanking on Nazgul?
Not on Nazgul. You can get flanking on Akrika
Okay.
because you'd be in a direct line with Necrorignus.
I see. I see.
Just until I'm able to import this image.
I think. Yeah, I think I want to snack down Nazgul first. So I'm going to move up.
Big
so now I
dinosaur
can get
coming
flanking on Nazgul?
No, you cannot.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, no. But do I...
Jesus,
Don't wanna
takes up the
take
entire takes up the entire screen.
Kaiju!
I just thought my screen completely messed up.
He is.
Yeah,
a
I
big
did.
boy.
It's huge.
This is such a big file. OMG, your
Well, you
file
were
is so big. It's a large creature?
Let's see here.
It'd have to be, I would think.
Medium beast.
Medium?
Really?
Medium
beep, 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 beep.
beast.
Yeah, they're not big. They're just dangerous.
Go
And
for the throat.
I never met one.
I wouldn't want to.
What if I ever did? Okay, you are now able to control it.
Okay, fantastic. And to circle back, so even if I do move up here, it wouldn't give me flanking against Nazgul, but I would get flanking against the Krika here?
Other way around. If you're right here, you would get it against Akrika. You would not get any flanking against Nazgul. He is in the right tactical position to avoid flanking entirely.
Oh, I see. Okay. Then yeah, I'm sending these 3 attacks against Krika then.
Okay. Hiya! Wah!
Okay, so that's going to be 1 bite.
20 to hit, does hit. You are going to get an attack of reaction against it. Natural 20. 17 points of damage. Akrika is going to take 5 points of damage from that. Vana, you're still maintaining your form?
Pardon?
And yes, actually, Nazgul, because you have Sentinel and because you're attacking somebody else, you are going to get an attack of opportunity from Nazgul as well. Just one. 23 to hit, 9 points of slashing, which is halved. You're still raging, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just didn't put the little token on you just yet. So 17 halved, which is 8, and then 9 halved, which is 12. So 12 total points of damage to your Dian, whatever that thing is. That's that. So Akrika, you get 2 more attacks. Is that correct? Or
Yes.
Vana gets 2 more attacks against Akrika.
Oh yeah, Vana against, yeah. Here's another bite. Or no, 2 claws, sorry. Disregard that. Please.
Disregard.
Sorry.
No
Yeah,
worries.
that's a claws.
Another natural 20, this time against Akrika. 14 plus 11, that is 25. Oof. Last legs. Looking very, very hurt.
All right, so 1 more claw attack, and that will be it for me.
Another natural 20.
Nice.
Why is
It
it
feels
a
better
lower
when they're
number?
legit. It's showing for me, and I turned Forest off.
You made an attack for a brown bear first.
Oh, did I? Oh, because they have claws too. Sorry, I was looking at my options. But the lower one. Okay, sorry. Do you want me to?
I'm not going to take away a natural 20 from you, but I am
Okay.
going to take away the damage. So roll the damage again from the claws.
Sure thing. Yeah,
Just the
that,
damage.
that makes total sense. Is that gonna do it, or is that? Yeah, there you go. There's the damage.
Okay. 8. How do you want to do this?
It was yeah, I want to just rip it limb from limb. I just want to like get way beyond the point where it's just like stop, they're dead, because I'm just so mad that one of my party members
Hang
fell.
on, hang
and
on,
I,
hang on,
couldn't
hang
stop
on.
it.
Hang on.
Sure.
The math is wrong.
The math is wrong. Oh,
Math is
no.
wrong.
Oh no.
I gotta restore some stuff. 25
I understand.
minus 8 minus 7. Roll me another d8.
Okay, D8.
Minus 6. Okay, Crick is still up.
Ugh. It's gonna be a long night.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Madigan. You are prone. You're on the ground. What do you want to do?
Yes, I was trying to ready all the pieces for my upcoming turn, and I cast Potion of Healing. Can I go ahead and use that as my
Oh, yeah, sure.
bonus action?
Mm-hmm. Roll me a wisdom check.
Okay.
Yep. Madigan was... Wait, was Madigan knocked unconscious after?
Yeah. She was knocked unconscious, and then there was
After
a
she was
healing
confused.
yodel.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that cancels
No,
your
but-
confusion. Did you fall unconscious? Okay, so Madigan, you do have your full turn. You are prone. In between of those two. Your wisdom check, you rolled a 10. Nazgul used the reaction.
Okay, so
Just think about
I can
that
still
for
use
if you
the-
want to do something else.
I can still use the Potion of Healing as my bonus action,
Yes.
and then as my action, I'd like to cast on Nazgul, Toll the Dead.
Sure. Wisdom save at advantage, please, Nazgul. It fails. Takes 13 points of necrotic damage. How do you want to do this? It had 13
Just-
points exactly, actually.
Just laying on the ground with a potion bottle in my hand, like having just healed myself, and just blasting Toll the Dead, and doing as much as I can to put Nazgul into pieces.
You do so. Okay. Are you going to stay prone? You will get...
I'm gonna use action to stand up if I can. Or sorry, my movement,
Okay, half your movement to stand up.
and I'll stay right there.
You got it. Ikrika, it is now your turn. Oh no. Your dog can sense the danger. I can hear him.
I don't know how he does it.
So you see Ikrika starting to be confused. It's like, do I climb over my comrade's corpse? Yes. 2 attacks on advantage, at advantage against Madigan. As he's over top of Nazgul's body. The bite is a 10 to hit. Doesn't hit you. The next attack, however, is a 21. 15 points of damage.
Okay, that is exactly how many hit points I had.
Okay. You fall down. And you are starting to bleed out. So you must start making death saving throws. E-Bomb, it is now your turn. Hungry hissing. A critical hit against Madigan. Madigan, you have 2 failed death saving throws now.
Okay.
Maresh, it's now your turn.
All right. We're gonna use a 3rd level magic missile on Averil.
E-Bomb?
Yeah,
Okay.
Averil. That's 5 darts.
Okay, roll all 5 darts for me. Okay, 3, 7, 11, 15, 19. How do you want to do this?
Just like his brother, blast his head off.
It just nothing but, if there was blood, just a lot of oil. and you watch him crumble. Bonus action?
I'll tell Tiger to go in and attack at Krika.
Okay, what is Tiger's movement speed?
It is 40 feet.
10, 20, 30, 40. So he is able to get there. Roll attacks.
And also, he has a feat that if it moves at least 20 feet straight forward toward
It
a
is-
creature and hits them with a claw attack.
But it's still rough terrain, so I'm going to have to negate that.
Oh. Gotcha. That's fair. Then we're going to hit with...
Oh, Rogue Dragoon just did a healing yodel on Madigan. Woo! 1 point of healing again. You're back up.
All right.
Get him, bro. Saving people. Okay, biting at Ekrika. With the 10 to hit, it is not going to hit.
All right. And that's it.
Okay. Necro Ignis, it is now your turn. Magic Missile. 4, 5. What level are you casting this at, Necro?
First.
Okay, one more bolt for me, please. 4, 5, and 4. So 9, 13. Necro, how do you want to do this?
Nothing special, just kill him.
You just want to run
Right
to the
through him,
bottom of
just
the
keep
spine,
going.
center of the spine, top of the head. Dead.
Yep, more or less.
When you get levels of rogue killing's just like breathing.
Very true. So, congratulations to the Vanguard. You all were successfully able to vanquish your foes. Hayamo is getting medical treatment back at the caravan. The Chevalier Battalion was able to save them. And that is the end of that. Necro, Vana, Madigan, and Muresh, please roll me in investigation checks.
Haha!
Oh, nice, Maresh.
Huh? Okay, the dice hate me tonight.
What?
The dice hate me tonight.
Happens. Dice hate me on most days, but most people like it when the dice hate me. So,
I feel that.
as you look at the massive carcasses of the enemies that you have just felled, you start to look around for any clues that you can possibly discern. You try to see if there's anything that is visibly noticeable, and you notice that as you look through the massive holes that those iron cobras were able to make through the walls, you notice that this appears to be also some kind of a wartime like armory. So as you're looking through all the different ballistae spears, all of the different war implements, you also notice a massive chest in the very center of the room where you were just fighting. The front of it is covered in blood. And it isn't Hayamo's.
I think the
Oh.
front of all of us is covered in blood.
Not me.
Nope.
I'll go open it. I ain't scared.
Okay? It is unlocked. As you get right next to it, you lift it up and you see the body, the mangled body of a dwarf. You're not exactly who this dwarf is, but they appear to be ripped up with many signs of very small cuts all over their body. You also see that the very center of their chest has some kind of a half-moon dome inside.
Is this dome similar to the one on the front of the book we had?
Very much.
That's
You also find that underneath him appears to be some sort of a large, almost a stone-like agate. But it is big.
Wonder if this is Vimak.
It could very well be. People said they hadn't seen him in a while.
Roll me a history check at disadvantage, please. Madigan and Maresh.
Does it look like he's been there a while? Or is he kind of fresh?
Stinky, but still fresh.
Ugh.
Madigan, one more time.
Oh.
This is a disadvantage.
My apologies.
No worries. Okay, 13. So Madigan, from the description, you knew that Vimak was somebody who was more into the books. Not very thick of arm or not very warlike. Most of the things that he had done, he did with automatons and things to do for him. He was logistics. As you look at his fingertips, they are blackened with ink. As you look around the rest of his body, you believe that this may be him.
I don't think he's going to be giving us too many answers.
Unfortunately not. I'll reach down and take out the half dome from him.
Okay. As you do so, you hear coming through your mind. The body makes no movement.
I'll tell the party about this. It's very strange what just happened.
What happened?
When I touched it, it was almost as though I could hear him screaming in my head.
Is he still screaming in your head? Are you still holding it?
Don't hear anything.
All is quiet. Perhaps nothing more than death throes.
Maresh, as you're looking more into the rest of this chest, you notice that underneath of this body, you see a glimmering bit of steel.
I'll pick it up to examine.
Okay. As you look underneath it, it looks like a shield, but it's an odd one. This one has a word in Draconic. Bless you. This one has a word in Draconic on the back of it that you can read.
Chris says thank you.
Gotcha. This word says, protect me.
Oh, Madigan. You could use a new shield. I think this one might be enchanted.
I wouldn't say no to it.
I'll
Oh.
hand it off.
Okay.
I'll accept it, and I guess now I have a shield in both arms.
Sure. This one does give that same sort of tingling sensation when you hold on to it that you know to be indicative of a magic item.
Might want to bring this back to Erazever and have him identify this.
Is there anything else that you all would like to be doing in this area before you head back?
I'll examine the agate that was under his body.
Okay. Aside from being a very pretty stone, it doesn't look like it has that sort of tingling when you touch it. But you do know that an agate stone of this size could be worth a bunch.
Do you all think we'll be here for another hour, looking around?
We could be. What do you need?
I was just hoping to cast a funeral rite on Vimak. I'd hate for, him to go down like this and not have anyone pay respects to the body.
I think we could spare the time. I'll have Billy the ape come and gently remove the agate from underneath him.
Okay. So as you start to prepare the body for its last rites, you have Billy come and assist as well as he can. You set everything up for a very beautiful ceremony. You start to perform the last rites. A little bit of time goes by. As you get to the very end where you send off the soul to the next life, Maresh, you hear this screaming in your head. Ah! I'm free. You all see this floating dwarf's figure that points straight down into the center of that hole, and then gives a slow bow as it raises itself up, and you see it ascend into the skies.
Placing a hand on Madigan's shoulder, I'll tell her, "You did good. He's at peace."
I'm gonna pat Maresh's hand.
Maresh,
And out of character, I just got goosebumps.
yes, storyteller points. So as you notice where he pointed, Maresh, it's to the large hole in the floor that is just to the northeast of you.
Deploy a rope down and go check it out.
That is absolutely something that we can do on one of our next sessions. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up our session here. Congratulations to everybody for surviving. Hayamo, thank you so much for everything that you contributed. You were a wonderful player. I hope that you had fun. Your Hayamo is still alive. So if you want to ever come back as Hayamo again, you absolutely can. But this is another kill counter for the Ravenous. Evil Emu did it again and totally slaughtered somebody. That was brutal.
He's good. He's good at what he does.
He's very good at what he does. Anytime that
That
you see
was
Evil
good.
Emu as one of the Ravenous, everybody be careful. If you would like to join in our campaign, you can join us over there. The Discord link is up in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. Thank you very much to the Ravenous. That was an amazing fight. I honestly thought there was going to be another TPK. But they survived. You guys did awesome. Nub Muffins, Evil Emu, great job. For Maresh, because you actually knew and decided to taunt the other person on the other side, that was Aresh Kagal. Aresh Kagal is the current leader and pontificate of the Amiri Confederacy. So one of the big bad.
Whoa.
And now that he knows
You
your
know
name,
I
my
have.
name.
and now that you did piss him off, you set up everything for a wonderful story that's going to come with this afterwards. As one of our next quests, you may go back into the repository to search deeper, if you so choose. But the other instances are going to be available to you as well. A massive thank you to Black Irish 19, to the Mobiustripper, to Exactly 10 Chicken Nuggets, to Necroignis, to Reunion, Nub Muffins, Evil Emu. Thank you so much for joining me. We are going to start the giveaway. I have my phone right here. It is set up with the roll, and I'm just about to send it. So if you have not rolled off for this yet, you have 1 minute from when you hear this. So I'm going to give it 2 minutes because there's a delay of 45 seconds. You have 1 minute in order to put in your roll into my giveaway. All right, you're only allowed to roll once. I will know. So, as you guys are about to send this through, remember this is for the Curse of Strahd, your own physical copy that I am going to send to you. We are going to be rating Critical Role right after because I know a lot of you are inspired by Critical Role as much as I am, and I want you guys to have this. I would love to have you as a part of my community. This map, some of our monsters, and a lot of our magic items are going to be available to you once you join. It is going to be, we are growing at a great rate. Once we reach 150 subs total, we are going to be giving away a Dungeon Master's Guide. We really hope that you're able to come and join us either as the Vanguard or as one of the Ravenous trying to kill everybody. But here we go. I am going to be rolling right now. No, you're not supposed to see that. You ready? Boop. Just sent it. The number I rolled is 70. So, I believe that I can already tell you who won. I can.
Yep.
The person who won is Brunner Hammer. So, Brunner Hammer, I am going to be getting your contact information. I am going to be sending this out to you. You are going to get your own physical copy of The Curse of Strahd, which you can get a Dungeon Master that you happen to be working with, which may be me at that point, because I'm DMing you in 2 other games. But if you happen to want to run one yourself, if you want to give this as a gift, you absolutely can. So to all of my people that are here, thank you all so very, very much for joining us. Raid, critical role. Let's see, did I spell that right? Yes, I did. Wishing you guys all the best. Thank you all so much. You guys in my Discord, stay on for just a little bit, and I will chat with you in just a little bit. Congratulations to everybody. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the week, and I hope to see you again coming up real soon. If you have not watched Critical Role before, well, my goodness, you're in for a treat. I hope. All right. Cheers, everybody. Take care.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
See ya. That was fun.
And